nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, like Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
But if I leave, are the fans still gonna love me, man? For the love of the sport, man. We back. We back at it with another one. We back at it with another one. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. We got a good one going. We got a couple guys getting in here. You see my boy Ricky Thing in the back. We got D in the back. We got a couple hitters. We got the big dogs coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got D in the building. We got Riggs in the building. Guys, man, we gonna get into it, man. We got a couple guys, couple hitters, man. We got a couple special guests. We're gonna see what happens tonight, man. We got a lot of guys, man. It's highly anticipated. A lot of guys want to get a lot of things off their chest. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. A lot of opinions. Who's MVP? Who's first team? Who's second team? What's going on, man? I know my boy Al is gonna be his first night on. We're gonna see what's up, man. We're gonna see what's going on. I see you guys in the back, y'all can hear. Y'all can hear. Y'all can get off mute if you want. If not, y'all can stay in the back, stay in the cut like a thief in the night. We got
Yo, but Joe, why we be talking about Westbrook so much? There's so much good young talent in the league to be talking about. To be wasting time every day talking about Westbrook, man.
it really is getting old.
Yeah,
I feel it too, D. I'm not gonna lie, man. It is.
yo.
We're beating a dead horse. Beating a We're beating a dead
Yo,
horse with this guy, man.
oh man,
Beating a
oh,
dead horse with the man, the myth, the legend,
oh man,
Russell. Russell, the best stat magician to 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 be on the floor, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I think it's just because Ed loves him so much, and everybody else kind of agrees. You know what I mean? Like he's not the best
oh yeah,
decision
yeah,
maker.
yeah, yeah.
And
No,
Ed
I
Ed
loves the
won't
guy.
he won't let it
Yeah.
go. Like I think everybody else is kind of the consensus. He's not really the best point guard or decision maker, but he's a great talent. And we're not arguing that he's not a great talent. But I don't know. I think he just wants us to call it down the middle for everybody. So,
But it's
but he
not
doesn't.
though, and the thing is that I'm like never. I don't know. This is where me and him differently. We see the game differently. Like everything you say about him, I understand why. Because I'm a point guard and I watch the game through a point guard's eyes, so I see what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was saying these things when he was the MVP and he had all these stats and he was considered great. Me and Alan never, like said, damn, like this guy's out of control. He doesn't like everything's out of control. They don't run sets with the Thunder. If he doesn't have the ball, he's just standing there. Like that's not good for your offense. These things were going on a long time ago. This isn't anything
Mhm.
new,
I mean,
So
it's true, D. Like I was telling you the other day that I was watching the 2011 Western Conference Finals, and KD starts the game 5 of 5. They start doubling him soon as he before he even touches the ball. Sean Marion, Deshaun Stevenson, they're trapping him as soon as he gets the ball. So now Russ has a 4-on-3, and he's barreling to the basket trying to throw up a crazy like he's unbelievable, bro. He's unbelievable, and that was 2011. He's still doing it 2022. So let's not act like this is
yeah,
new.
well,
Or
I think Gil spoke on that on his podcast very well. He says at the end of the day, guys like that are freaky talented, all time athletes, they got by with this style their whole life. Why? Because they're just more talented than the next person, so they never had to rely on all the other things, the IQ, the skill. They just never had to. So you're just seeing a byproduct of that. Like, just he is what he is. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah,
a CP3. When you guys compare or mention CP3, it's the polar opposite. A guy that had to develop IQ and skill to get by because he doesn't have the traits. He's not going to run by you. He's not going to jump over you. So it's different. But
no, it really is. Like guys that, like you said, guys that can't just use their speed to manipulate the game or to get off. They have to think the game. And CP is a great example of
yeah,
a person that uses his brain to manipulate the game, where CP's assist to turnover ratio is something like 5 to 1. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah.
usually average in the league is like 2 to 1. CP is like 4, 5 to 1. So it's just I don't know, man. Like when we think
Yeah,
about
like I said, Joe, there's too much good fucking great players right now. I'm just tired of
exactly,
seeing y'all even
exactly.
talking about this dude. Like,
Yeah,
we
we're
can
beating
have
a
at
dead
least have
horse.
arguments for way like there's a lot of guys getting busy right now that we deserve to be talking about. And, nigga,
Exactly.
I know y'all just doing it because y'all want to bust Ed balls and Ed holds him down to the team.
That's really it. That's
Yeah,
really it. And he don't get off it. He won't get off it. He just stays on it. But yeah, now we supposed to be talking about the NBA awards. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be talking about the NBA awards. MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. I know Reese got a candidate in there for Defensive Player of the Year. Um, the rookies, who's Rookie of the Year. The defensive teams, who should make the defensive teams. There's been a lot of great defenders this year actually doing their thing. MVPs, a crazy race. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of topics that we gonna dive into.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I know Ops is gonna be in here in a couple of minutes. Al should be in here any second. But I guess I'll start, man. I'll start off. We can I think we should start off with defensive player of the year. I'm
You
kind
go,
of curious to
go
hear
with it.
your thoughts.
Yeah, could go in a couple different directions. The kid, I think the kid from the Suns has a good case because they've been locking up all season. He plays the best player on the other team. Just for those like little accolades alone, and he's a good player. The what's his name? The Bridges kid.
Yeah,
I
Mikhail.
think he should get considerable consideration just for that. Me, be honest with you, I think Giannis always deserves credit too because he really does. He's an anchor, like, and he can play. He switches. He plays 1 through 5. The things, the traits that I like, he does them at a high level. But nah, my vote. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I'm with Reegs. Like Reegs always knows day one. Bam's my dog. Um, for how the NBA is played today, like having a guy like that makes defense easier for your team at the center. Like I've always said, how important a center like that is in today's game. And he did it for Team USA. That's why he started over Draymond. It's the same thing. You watch the league games, and the thing is that you know how important he is to his team because the Heat, the off-ball defenders, Joe, are not good defenders.
No, they're
Kyle
not.
Lowry's a good defender. Jimmy is, but Jimmy's gotten older now. He doesn't really try like he used to, which is
Yeah,
expected. But they got a bunch of white boys out there that don't strap up. But what happens
exactly.
when you got Bam out there switching everything, hedging
Hmm.
everything, turning the game into a one-on-one game? They can funnel players to Bam directly and say, "All right, just leave Bam on the island. He got it." At worst, they're gonna score on him. All right, it's gonna be a tough basket. And for that context right there, that's how the NBA is played today with pick and roll and spacing. To me, he's clear cut the MVP. Like he has a lot more on his plate than the average guy. Like I don't know. But again, I'll be honest with you, Joe. I'm biased in this matter. I've always been big on when the schematic shifted. I was always big on centers like that. Like I don't care about rim protection centers when there's nobody posts up anymore. We got like two or three guys that post up in the league. So, you know, I value more the guy that's gonna defend the pick and roll well. Most of the top players in the league are pick and roll, create mismatches.
No,
So
I
yeah,
agree with
no,
you.
like I said, I'm I'm
So you
I'm
think it's
a
clear
little
cut,
biased in that matter.
Bam?
For
So
me,
so
yeah.
so D, a lot of these people that love to look at analytics from a macro view will tell you that the Heat utilize help defense the most in the league. Therefore, Bam shouldn't get the Defensive Player of the Year. But if you would actually watch the game or dig deeper, you will realize that yes, the Heat do play a lot of help defense, except for when Bam is guarding the ball handler.
Of course.
They
Come on,
don't
Reeves.
send help when Bam is
I
guarding the
know
ball handler.
that's why I said to Joe right now. I watch the game. They funnel their guy to Bam, and then when Bam hedges, they just switch out right and say, "All right, Bam got him." That's why I said Reeves. I see it.
So
That's why I'm saying like that's invaluable. Like they don't understand what kind of importance that brings to the game. Joe, JJ Redick's podcast with KD elaborated on it the other day very well, and with Bam too. What happens when you have a center like that, Joe, where your whole team can switch? What happens is it effectively eliminates a lot of the sets the offense wants to run. Dribble handoffs, pin downs, all that stuff, pick and rolls is eliminated. Why? Because it forces the game to be a one-on-one game. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
that's something that the casuals don't understand about the game when it comes to schematics. That's
That's
why
why.
having a center like that is so important. He turns the game into a one-on-one game. Not every team has guys that can consistently create a good basket in one-on-one situations or create drive, draw, and dish situations. You need special players out there.
That's a great point. And Bam is able to,
Yeah.
like you said, switch 1 through 5. He plays a lot of times the opponent's best offensive player. Like he was playing KD the whole game. Granted, they got their ass beat, but playing KD the whole time, and they got bullied on the boards because of it. Playing
Oh
KD the whole
yeah,
time.
of course. Because once he vacates, of course, this guy's gonna get behind Drummond. He's a big boy on the offensive glass, and Bam has to vacate the middle of the paint. Yeah.
And they really don't have size in Miami. They bank
No.
on that switchability to put you in difficult positions.
Yeah, this is actually that I know. Your brother had mentioned this to me as well. I wanted to touch base with you on that too. I've always been a believer that I'm always willing to sacrifice rebounding as long as the the three you're winning the 3-point battle. So what I mean is, to me, rebounding isn't important when your 3-point efficiency is up. Now, if rebounding becomes an issue when you are not hitting a lot of threes, yes, then at that point, losing the rebounding battle is an issue because now the other team's getting extra responsibility, extra opportunities, and your offense isn't creating 3-point opportunities. So yeah, it just depends. Like I
So
said, I
if you have the 3 point
the
shooting, you're able to deal with that
that's
offensive. I mean
why
that
and
that
Nah, I
yeah,
want
rebounding
Hassan Whiteside
disparity.
on defense.
yeah, that's
I
why
want
they
Hassan Whiteside.
that's why look at what I just said, right? And your brother, me and Reeks have talked about this for years, Joe, and tell him how are the Heat constructed? Exactly what I'm saying. They're smaller, but they have good defense and they're loaded with shooters. Again, you can
Who?
sacrifice rebounding when the offensive efficiency and 3-point making is going to be
Mhm.
elevated. But if it's on a night where you're not hitting, yeah, the rebound is going to matter at that point. But again, look at the Nets. You guys like the Nets the other night. I watched KD go to the 5. They play small ball. But what happens? The offensive efficiency skyrockets. So you can play small and you can sacrifice rebounding as long as your offense is going to be more efficient than the opponent. But if your
Yeah,
offense isn't
that's a
efficient
great point.
and you're getting out rebounded, it becomes a problem.
Right now,
There's then the Heat, I think, by far. Obviously, you got Drew. The white boys they bring in Connaughton. He's not a bad defender. Even Bobby Portis isn't that bad from what I've been seeing. But what I give him props, Joe, is that he does the BAM role well as well. Like he's not on their best guy, but when he's at the 5, they leave him at the 5. He switches everything and he guards effectively. Like he can switch on to your point guard and you don't have to send help. Yeah, the point guard's gonna score sometimes, but he does a good job more often than not.
yeah, I feel like they hide him a lot because Drew Holiday. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah,
lot of guys that they take up, and even last year with PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker,
yeah,
great guy, scored 50 on every night, but that made Giannis a help defender. And Giannis as a help defender is crazy.
yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
But
For
him
sure.
on ball,
And I mean they're protecting him at the end of the day, Joe. You know, he has a motor on offense. So as a coach, you want I can't knock them for doing that. I
Of
understand.
it's
course.
You
smart.
know?
What other
It's
star
smart.
player you want guarding the other team's best player?
No, it's smart. It's smart.
I'm glad I walked
Yeah.
into that one.
We got Ed in the building. I wonder who this bystander is. Probably Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't thought if it was Roos. Roos likes throwing the rocks without
No, I think that's
his
Riggs.
Riggs. Oh yeah, it
Oh,
could be
okay.
Riggs.
Nah,
Riggs is
Nah,
that's another one.
Riggs
Riggs is
is
another
here
one.
Oh,
too.
Riggs is right there.
I
Speak
Who's
your
better
the
piece,
be.
Riggs.
bystander?
no,
It's
that's not Reeves.
Roos.
Reeves got his own name on there.
It's the
We got
bandwagon
Big
Nets
Lou in the
fan.
building. But
We
now we
got
was talking about
Lou.
defensive player of the year, Ed.
Defensive player of the year. Give it to
Let's get it
Jaren Jackson.
cracking, man. We in
Hold on.
here. What's the topics, man?
Jaren Jackson,
Hold on. Let
defensive
Alan
player of the year, man.
Let Alan give his take.
Go ahead, Al.
Take on what? What am I getting my take on? Talk to me, moderator. You're the moderator, Joe.
You could set it off, man. However you want to set it off, Al. You can introduce yourself and get your rocks off on any way you want to go,
No,
but
no,
you know we're talking
Nah,
about
I gotta
Bam
warm
right
Joe,
now.
myself up, man. I warm myself up. I
Goose.
don't go
My
in
bad for a split
boom
second. The
banging
only
guns
thing I
blazing.
wanted to say is we got to stop talking about Russell Westbrook. There's too much good players in the league right now to be wasting time every day on Russell Westbrook. That's all I got to say. Let's talk about these young bulls that are balling.
He
Like,
puts a picture of him.
I'm done with that, man.
Yeah, hopefully if they do that
Yo,
shit
like,
for fucking 13
it's every
years, we can
day
judge
I
them on
see
the
it.
14th year. Yeah, hell yeah. Hopefully if John Morant bowls like this for 13 years and his 14th year, we can judge him. If he's missed a player, we can judge him.
Hey, it's the
Yo, I'm being that
narrative,
serious. Yo,
man.
I'm being that serious. Fuck the narrative. Yo, let's get on Russell
It's the
Westbrook real quick.
narrative.
Because, yo, listen.
ESPN
Hold
talks
up. Yo,
about
no, no, no,
Kyrie
no, no,
every
no, no, no,
day.
no, 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 no,
The
no, 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 no,
casual
no. Hold up,
talks
hold up,
about
hold up, hold
Russell
up.
every day.
Hold
It's
up.
too
Yeah,
much
that's
Westbrook.
yo. You know what's crazy? You niggas hate
D,
mainstream
it's
media.
going off the rails.
Yo, listen.
It's going off
Y'all
the
niggas.
rails, D.
Nah. Hold up. That's serious. No jokes. Yo, y'all niggas hate mainstream media, but yo, y'all jumping on that bandwagon, bro.
Hey,
Honestly,
who?
that shit is crazy, huh?
Who do we hate?
What bandwagon?
No,
I'm
you
just
jump on
saying,
that bandwagon. That Russell.
can we talk about like
What
good
bandwagon?
talent, young players right now? That's it.
Nah, hell yeah, Cheese.
There's
Listen, Cheese, I love you, Cheese. This got nothing to do
yeah,
with you. I hear what you're
Yo,
saying.
part of
I'm
the
tired of
reason
talking
because he
about Westbrook.
defend the kid, yo. Honestly, the nigga's
Yeah,
killing.
what the hell? What you want me to just agree with the dumb shit you just saying? Bro, this shit sucked. The
Nah,
nigga sucked. It didn't fit.
I don't know about. I don't say no dumb
Hold up.
shit.
This year, no, hold up. This year,
I said the niggas
Russell
are year
Westbrook sucked.
15 and still can't make rookie point guard plays. That's what I
Right?
said.
Rookie point guard plays. Okay, so that brings us to the turnovers. So which point guard do you think has a high IQ? And I asked
Not
you.
even the
Do you
turtle.
like
It's the
not,
thinking, it's the thoughts, the
Yo,
vision.
bro, look at the play. Hold up. Look at the play you did, bro. And you can easily say that the niggas should have more awareness and not be running down the lane like that, bro. It was
What?
two things.
What do you think of this?
What?
Where
He got
else do
charged.
you want
Why?
him to
Russell Westbrook got
run?
the
Where
charge?
else you want to run?
Bro, come on, out. That's an obvious play,
Go
bro.
look
You
at the
gotta
play.
know.
There's two niggas spotting up from three. AD's supposed to cut to the middle. That's not AD's fault. AD's
He
filling the
gave it to
lane.
AD.
Russell
It
should
is.
find the open three ball. AD's filling the lane.
Yo, bro.
AD's not even expecting that pass.
My nigga, yo, why you not expecting your pass, bro?
Because there's two niggas spotting up. And you're
Okay.
mad close to the
Who
ball
the two
handler.
niggas spotting up? Al, who the two niggas spotting up?
Go look at the video. It was
No,
Monk
that's what you
and
need to. No. That's what I got an issue with.
Monk and
Yo, that's
someone
what I
else.
got an
Monk and
issue with. That's what I got an issue with, bro. You posted up the video. You should have the knowledge. So when I ask you right now who the two niggas spotting up, and you tell me Avery Bradley and somebody else, I could just be like, all right, you're right. That's a better shot. That's a good shot.
Wait, so what point you trying to make about that?
That
So
if it's a bum ass shooter, bro. If it's a bum ass shooter, bro, I don't care if this spot.
Bro, the spacing dictates for him to swing it to the open three instead of AD 5 feet away from him.
Yo,
that was
bro.
my whole thing.
I hear that. But if
AD's 2 feet away from him, Ed. Instead of passing it to the open guy 15 feet, he's passing the AD 2 feet.
AD was open too. The ball. Nobody touched the ball. There was not a defender who touched the ball. AD caught the ball and got a charge, bro.
Because Russell gave it to him with bad spacing,
Nah, you right.
bro.
Yo, you damn right. You damn right.
The only thing about Russell is this. The only thing about I always used to like Russell, but the nigga just never got smarter. That's my biggest thing about him. He just
you're right. You're right.
He just never got smarter. That's it. That's all
you're
I'm
right.
saying,
He never got smart. He never got smarter. But take that out the window.
Yeah, he's an incredible player. Yeah, he's a hell of a player.
But that's with you and Cheese, y'all can come at him now. My issue is with Joe trying to defend Kevin Durant for not winning the championship, blaming it on Russell Westbrook. That's what we're not. Because I watched Game 6. Hey, Joe, post up, cue Game 6, bro. Cue Game 6, Joe. Talk about turnovers,
I used to defend Russell against Joe too, but
you cannot have everything
Joe, but like,
listen. You cannot have everything your way. Kevin Durant cannot be unguardable, and then he had plenty of shots. Mind you, on the turnovers Russell had, Kevin Durant had plenty of open shots in that series, bro. It was a 2-point game, a 4-point game, a 6-point. He had plenty of shots. On top of that, you cannot say he's the best player in basketball for 10 years when his playmaking has been getting better every year. They just started trusting him more and more. Why? He's making more heads-up plays. Kevin Durant is. But he turned the ball over on the double team a lot of times, bro. It's not a little bit. It's not, and it's a lot. And then another thing is talking about, yo, bro, of course Russell Westbrook turns the ball over. Of course he tries to make play. Bro, you can't judge him based on a nigga who's not as athletic as him, bro. Like, yo, it's kind of tough, bro. Them dudes grow up playing the game at a different pace. You feel me? Because, bro, obviously, if I'm not that fastest dude, like, look at Roos. Roos is short, so he already knew he's going to affect the game different ways. Somebody who's fast is going to affect, but you grow up playing that way, bro. Isaiah Thomas had to figure out how to get a shot off on, and I'm not talking about Isaiah Thomas, the OG. I'm talking about Isaiah Thomas, the young one. Bro, at that height, bro, how you think he learned how to get off them shots? Bro, you grow up playing that way. Russell Westbrook's always been probably the fastest nigga on the court, could jump out the gym. You feel me? Bro, and yeah, he does make bad turnovers. But, bro, to say he's the reason that them niggas didn't win, I'm not ever going to defend that shit, bro. Because in the same breath you say that shit, you'll be like, look at the roster they had. Nigga, the rosters are trash. And without Russell Westbrook, they're not in the Western Conference Finals, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Get Carmelo Anthony in the Knicks.
So I agree. So I agree.
Let him go.
Go ahead.
So I agree. To an extent about KD and the KD and the Russell against the Warriors when they blew it up 3-1, whatever. I agree to an extent. I agree because I remember Iguodala, like Russell. I remember Russell got out the way. So like the roster's bad, the shooting is bad. Russell makes the game harder than it is. all that's a given, whatever. But there was a couple times that even at the end of the game that Russell got out the way and gave the ball to KD, and it was
Yeah, Goose, we
1-on-1.
watched those
Yo,
together.
bro,
That was Captain
you know
King.
why I'm having trouble? Yo, because that narrative, bro, is that Russell Westbrook is selfish and he makes the game harder. But when James Harden was listen, hold up, that's just what I got from it. But listen, when James Harden was on the team and they play in the Spurs and James Harden comes in the fourth, bro, it takes a lot as the starting point guard to be like, yo, bro, he's gonna run. I'm gonna come the slasher. Kevin Durant's still gonna be Kevin Durant, and now we got a different point guard who's a better playmaker than me. That takes a lot, bro. Russell Westbrook came off the bench in college. You're not gonna tell me a dude like that all of a sudden goes into the NBA and is selfish. A couple things have to do with that: bad coaching, and then just a bad roster, bro. There was nobody to trust with the ball. There was nobody else to make plays. There was a lot of one-dimensional basketball players on them other teams because they relied so heavily on Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook to make every play. No, bro.
Yeah, Ed, but that's fine. But that's not what I listen, Ed. But that's fine. I don't really care about the narrative and what anybody think. I don't really care about shit, ESPN or whatever. I don't care. I'm talking about like the way he plays,
basketball.
5-on-5, the way he plays basketball. Yeah, yes, he doesn't have a lot of shooting. He always had like kind of like a bad roster, like here and there. You know what I mean? Even though he did have a couple good players that
top heavy.
in Oklahoma City. No, listen. So that year, Oklahoma City, I think it was a year after Paul George, or that year with Paul George, I think. They had Jeremy Grant. That was before Jeremy Grant was Jeremy Grant, but Jeremy Grant turned out to be a solid player.
Exactly. You can't say that. Yo, they were
on the Thunder. They were on the Thunder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, rookie season.
But the thing is Russell. But my thing is with Russell is like his change of speed, bro. Like he's always going at 1,000 miles per hour, and he fucks himself over. He gets like he catches him, he traps himself. It's little shit like that.
See?
Like
I could agree with that.
Maestro.
I could agree with that.
This is the maestro shit. Like everything for us gotta be a spoon feed. Everything gotta be a spoon feed for him. Like it's all right to get the hockey assist, Russell.
Beautifully put.
That's it.
There's nothing
like the narrative that he's a cancer, whatever.
Hold on, let him go. Let him go.
I don't care about none of that. So I'm talking about in his like what I see playing basketball, man. It's just like shit that you should learn. Like if you're reading defenses for 15 years already, like my nigga, reading defenses should be easy already, bro. You're in year 15. Like shit should be light where he's still making dumb mistakes, turning the ball over for no reason. It's just little shit like that that gets me pissed.
Goose, I don't think it's a reading defense thing. It's what you said. People that play at not even a mentality. I'm not gonna blame that he's selfish. It's what you said. Like think about the people we play with.
No, always going 100. Not them telling you
when you playing at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what leads to the bad turnovers. Because when you only play at one speed, what happens? You get caught in the air a lot. You get stuck in the air a lot because you're not reading the play before it happens. So that's what it comes from.
He's not 22 to be doing that. He's fucking 30 something already. He shouldn't be. You know. And he got a bad knee and shit. He shouldn't.
He's definitely not Russell Westbrook no more. He's not the same Russ, bro.
Yeah, so with that case, you should be trying to be smart. Like why you trying to
nigga tried, bro. He tried to turn into Andre
before you guys got on
hitting the backboard.
Before you guys got on, me and Joe discussed it. Ed said it earlier. Gilbert Arenas talked about it. It's all of how you were trained your whole life. Like he was a slower, less athletic player is going to build IQ and skill because that's what they need to get by.
Gotta get off,
a tier one, Russell Westbrook's an all-time athlete. Like could play any sport athlete. So he never had to rely on any of those things because he was just a better specimen when he stepped on the court. So what we're expecting of him at this age, it's like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's how he got by his whole life.
And can I add this to think?
That sounds like an excuse to me, D. Though.
Nah, it's an excuse. All right, Joe, hold up.
I don't like accepting that, D.
I'm not trying to make an excuse for the guy.
Yo, Joe, what other athlete you know? Quick question: what other athlete? We're in uncharted territory right now. What other athlete that you can put in the ballpark with Westbrook has been this productive for this long?
Yeah, but the production's not
For
pretty
this long,
though, Ed. The
for the
production's
longevity.
like
Give
a
us the
bunch of
longevity.
I mean, we could give examples of that, bro.
spoon-fed assists. Like
Yeah, that's not
like
what I'm
Russell
getting
Westbrook
at.
gets assists. He gets like spoon-fed assists. He gets like the easy assists that allow. Like he doesn't do no
he
maestro.
put him. That's
No
what we're gonna have
maestro.
an issue
Like,
all day,
like
bro. He puts himself in the position to spoon feed them niggas with that
All right,
athleticism, bro.
we're
When you get
we're
to the
not
basket
arguing
and
that.
it's two niggas, yeah, you just did, bro.
We're
Spoon.
not arguing
What the
that.
hell?
We're
Who else gets
arguing.
spoon fed assists, bro?
Listen
What does that even
to what
mean?
we're arguing. Listen to what we're arguing. So his spoon-fed assists
Yeah, that's a
is
new one.
going one-on-one. So Russell, he's the point guard. He gets to decide what sets they run, what sets they don't run. I want to huff and puff, but hold on. So he's the point guard. He gets to decide. He's supposed to be the extension of the coach. So he has 3-4 plays that they could run at any time. He decides to do whatever the fuck he wants. He scratches plays all the time. We think that these coaches are just trash. All of them. Scotty Brooks, Donovan fucking Billy Donovan, fucking Frank Vogel. I showed you articles and I showed you post-game interviews where Vogel says this nigga scratched the play and did whatever the fuck he wanted to do. We say, all right, his athleticism,
nah,
his
but
this,
that's
his that.
cool. That's cool.
Joe, we're gonna get into it a couple things, bro. I do not assume.
D, to your point.
So right now,
hold on.
what you're doing is assuming, Joe.
Add,
Yeah.
to your point about that's the mentality that they got by their whole life and shit. I agree, right? But that's kind of like an excuse to Joe's point because Father Time's undefeated, bro. You know what I mean? So no matter if you're uber athletic, you're the most athletic nigga ever, unless you're Jordan. You know what I mean? Like that shit's gonna die. So your touch, your muscle memory.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
the reason he
It's
misses,
clear that
and the
he's not
reason
in
he
the
misses so
gym
many
working on
layups,
his
funny
game.
layups.
That's
It's
clear.
because he doesn't have that touch. That's bro. He
that's
misses
clear.
mad bunny layups because he doesn't have the touch and the muscle memory
I agree.
of just touching it off the backboard, and that's what shit that pissed me off. Like nah.
Yeah, no,
and then
you
he
can
ends up
definitely
with
get on him for
26
that.
points, nine assists, and 8 rebounds, and then I'm like, yo, bro, like the shit wasn't pretty. Like the game was kind of like a force. It wasn't. I don't know. It's just I know how to. I don't know. Whatever. But but whatever. Next topic, moderator, man. What was the next topic, man?
Yeah,
Hold on, but yo,
let's go to the next topic. Leave this one untouched.
Wait, but there's an example. There's an example of a Hall of Famer. There's an example. Hold on. There's an example of a Hall of Famer who was uber athletic when he was playing in his younger years, and then as he got older, he became a lot more of a skill-based player.
Give me him.
And he's a future Hall of Famer.
Give me him.
He's Mr. 305, Wade County. I'm done.
This nigga.
You fucking yo.
You know we gotta have
Yo, I
trolls
would
in here.
love. Yo, listen. Yo, Reeves, you can tell me the teams that Wade played for, and you can tell me what they was expecting from Dwayne. Nigga, LeBron bounced on Dwayne Wade earlier age than Russell Westbrook is now. LeBron said, "Deuces, your fucking knees don't even hold up."
Why are you talking? Hold on.
I'm not
Hey,
talking.
my team got 50 wins. Your team is out the playoffs. Fuck out of here.
Yo, you hear? That's what
Fuck
this always
outta
comes down
here.
to. Listen to what we're talking about and look at what you just put it on. Bro, Cleveland Cavaliers, Chicago Bulls. Bro, I fucking wish that Nigga, Dwayne Wade was taking like 7 shots a game, bro. What you forgot? Rondo telling that nigga, go get the fuck in your lane, bro.
I didn't watch him in Cleveland. He came back to Miami and actually was playing well. I didn't watch him there either.
And what was his numbers? What was playing well for?
I don't know what the fuck his numbers were, but I know that he was fucking balling for us.
Nobody do. The expectations wasn't there, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. We're expecting a lot from a nigga 34 years old who's an athletic point guard. Bro, look down the list. Penny Hardaway, Vince Carter. Like that. I'm trying to think. Derrick Rose. What the fuck are their expectations, bro? We're judging this nigga like, yo, we need 30, 10, and 9 from Russell Westbrook. Like, come on, bro. Like, all right, it didn't happen. He don't got touch.
Why is that Rose catching strays, man?
Nah, it's not strays. He said Mr. 305 who learned how to play with his head. Bro, it's not a stray. That's the example. Niggas get hurt playing that type of style of basketball, bro. Athletic players, especially at the mad freak accidents, back to back to back. Why doesn't freak accidents happen to Chris Paul? not
No,
in his
I mean,
knees, bro. We're talking about athletic players that lose their ability to blow by and
Chris
jump,
Paul
bro.
gets some freak accidents.
Yeah,
Every
bro.
yeah,
time
They do
Chris
he
Paul
not.
goes
So
gets
you
injured
see what
every
I'm
other year,
saying?
bro.
You see, yo,
the nigga
cheese.
gets hurt.
Cheese, you see what I'm
Chris
saying?
Paul does
Listening
got.
to respond, not listening to understand. Bro, I just said not in the legs, bro. Niggas that need that shit to get by you and to jump, to elevate. Chris Paul gets a shoulder injury. Yeah, that's why I even said that. I know Chris Paul's had freak
Yeah, but he
injuries.
can't.
Yeah, bro. But I'm talking about athletic players that need to jump, bro, that got crazy vert, that blow by, that are mismatches on everybody because of their physical abilities, bro. That's what he don't got touched. I'm fucking shocked. The nigga got my layup package, bro. It's crazy, bro. He got stone hands, too. Some passes that touch him, bro. Them turnovers all don't be like, damn, that was stupid. Some gonna be like, damn, how the fuck did that happen? Catch the ball. Like, you feel me? Or why did you even force that pass? They do. Sometimes this year, it looked like he's disengaged. Like, damn, they're talking to him in the sideline. He don't want to play anymore. He's just doing dumb pass. Like, yo, here, nigga, you take the ball. You know, like when you're trying to prove a point to somebody? Here, you take the ball. That's what happened a lot, bro. But, nigga, that's not me. I don't get mad over this shit, bro. Y'all niggas keep talking about this shit. The Lakers suck, bro. That doesn't even hurt me, bro. It's like, I'm shocked, but it doesn't hurt me. Bro, what bothers me only is for Joe to say that Russell Westbrook is the reason that KD couldn't win him OKC, nigga. What the fuck? Yo, everybody use your heads, right?
That's
Use your
a beef
heads.
between you and Joe, man. Not everyone
No,
agrees with
that's
that
in
or
the
whatever,
chat,
you know
bro,
what I mean?
because
That's just
niggas don't
between you.
comment. All right, you know? So now it's going to become a chat thing because, yo, niggas don't comment until it's Russell Westbrook something bad about him, then you a heart. Or you post something too. Like, yo, bro, you're basically saying you agree with that shit. Come on, bro. Y'all know, come on, bro. You know what it is, bro. Let me tell you something. Everybody use your brains. Give Kevin Durant the same Thunder teams and give Carmelo Anthony. You get what I'm saying? Switch Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Durant for the time that Carmelo was on the Knicks and the time that Kevin Durant was on the Thunder. And let's see what success, who has more success. Bro, Carmelo would be looked at a different light, bro. In a different light, bro. Russell Westbrook is not a detriment to a team, bro. He was a mismatch, bro. They played the fucking Spurs with Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Boris Diaw, a bunch of heavy players. Tim Duncan, bro, Kawhi Leonard. And nigga, how you beating them two, nigga, with the same two? It was only two people. You had James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Come on. You're gonna beat a team like that. That's a cerebral. But then you can't, come on, don't say that the reason they was losing is because Russell Westbrook. No, the reason they was in that position is because of the dual dynamic that was Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, bro. Other than that, I don't got nothing else to say about Russ. Y'all niggas can't turn him. And the reason I bring up Super or Hall of Fame is y'all niggas be blaming that shit on his intellect. Okay, so if he's not smart and has that many turnovers, what's the reason for this smart motherfucker to have this many turnovers? If y'all could explain that one to me, bro, I would love. Why? Why was it, Joe? Huh?
That's a good question. I like that
good question. Now I feel you, bro. Because you got only Hall of Famers leading the league in turnovers. And mind you, nigga, y'all niggas know James Harden is yo, bro, let me tell you, James Harden last year on the Nets, bro, I thought he was gonna win MVP. When them nigga, he was running the point guard position so beautifully, but the nigga leads the league in turnovers every year. Is that to say he's not a cerebral player?
Wait, who?
James Harden. We know he's a cerebral player. We know he's a playmaker.
Yeah, James Harden has some
every
bonehead
year
plays
he
too.
leads the league in turnovers. Bro, he got record numbers, bro. But we only talk about Westbrook. So my whole thing is keep it even. Why? Here we go. Name me the excuse,
all right. Like you see the turnovers that James Harden makes, and you see the turnovers that Russell makes.
Jesus Christ. Yo, Cheese. As a coach, as a point guard, Cheese, is that not an excuse? Do you give a fuck how the turnovers come? If they're coming out of the abundance? Bro, come on, bro. I don't give a damn how the turnovers.
You do care how the turnovers come.
Bro, 450 turnovers and 450 turnovers, whether they were dumb or smart.
Idea turnovers and bad
Any high usage
I
players
know.
are gonna have a lot of turnovers.
There you go. There's my point. There's my point.
So that's fair.
That's my point, Al. So you can't bring up turnovers.
Break it down. Hold on. Let D address.
Game, his are different. That I will say. It's like both ways. It goes both ways. Yeah, I agree. High usage players, they're going to turn the ball over more than other players. It just is what it is. The stats are going to reflect that. Exactly. But I don't disagree with what they're saying. That from an IQ standpoint, it's visually clear to me that he's not reading the game the way the other guys are playing. And again, that's more of an eye thing. That I don't need the stats to tell me that.
Nah, I feel you.
Like he's not, and that's what they're trying to tell you.
No,
That's
I
what-
hear
that's
that.
all they're
I
trying
hear
to
that.
say.
No, they can't try to. I hear that. I completely hear that. Now, what you're just telling me is that you don't care whether 450 turnovers come good, smart plays, or dumb plays. I'll tell you what, an NBA coach will get sick of that shit, bro. It don't matter, bro. If
I'll
the nigga can have 5 dumb turnovers in the game, I'll take 5 dumb turnovers in the game over 10 smart turnovers in the game.
No, you won't.
Or you wouldn't. I would.
No, you won't. You know why?
I
Because
would.
you can live with those turnovers, Ed.
Right.
You can live with
right.
those turnovers if he's doing what he's trying to do. If that's what the team wanted him to do, and he fucked up. He turned it over. All right. But if I don't know what the fuck you're doing,
right,
what your fucking plan was,
right,
my nigga, I can't live with that, Ed.
Yo, bro. So let me ask you a question. Did they know what he was doing when he gets 20 assists in the game? So when he gets 20 assists in the game, do they know what they're doing?
Hold on, Ed. You know how demoralizing it is to play with a player that you don't know what the fuck he was trying to do?
Well, a lot of niggas seem to know what he's gonna do when he gets 20 assists in the game, Joe.
Nah, he just seems more out of control, bro. I could tell you, if you watch the game, you can't tell if someone's in control when they get a couple of turnovers or someone's out of control getting a couple of dumb turnovers.
Bro, that is my whole point, bro. I don't care about control. Yo, bro, I'm trying to. That's my point. I like to win. I only like to win, bro. I only want to win. I only want to win. I only want to win. In everything.
So it's no
a lot of times they win in spite of his horrible decision making.
In spite, my nigga.
They still win on top of his terrible.
Yo, who's defensive player of the year?
Next topic.
Jaren Jackson.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on.
Let's move on. You don't. We're not gonna get through to you. You're not gonna get through to us.
Nah, there's nothing to get through, bro. That's why you niggas get mad because we keep disagreeing on opinions.
Nobody got mad. You just said you don't agree.
Nah, that's why you keep. Yo, bro, we don't have to agree on that. Success. Listen, Russell Westbrook is a successful basketball player. Nah, he's a winner. The nigga's a winner. Bro, the nigga Russell Westbrook's a winner, bro. There's nothing I gotta explain to nobody. If you think Scott Brooks is a good head coach, look at his track record. Look at the Wizards.
Scott Brooks not a good head coach, but what does Scott Brooks got to do with Russell learning how to read the defense, dog?
Damn, so you haven't been. Oh, what? So coaching doesn't matter, Al. Coaching doesn't matter.
And changing directions, changing pace, not playing at 1,000 miles an hour. It gets caught in the air when no one to pass it to. Like we see that year by year. Like what does Scott Brooks
so coaching doesn't matter.
What does Frank Vogel got to do with that? What does KD got to do with this nigga playing with
that shit? He just got there, bro. But Scott Brooks and Billy Donovan, you know it, nigga. Look at their track record.
I used to love Russell, bro. You're talking to a nigga that loved Russell. As Dioma has reached, I used to love Russell, but the nigga just never improved the cerebral game, bro.
Right.
Never.
Yo, and I'm telling you, that could be fine, but he's still better. Then who has a cerebral game? Who you think? Mike Conley? It's a very cerebral player. You rather have Mike Conley on your team?
I don't know what you gotta try and make about.
No, bro, it's an easy point. Would you rather have a cerebral player like
Russell
Mike
Westbrook?
Conley?
I don't know, like.
Bro, Russell Westbrook and Mike Conley in their prime. Who you rather have?
Why does that matter? Why have it be Mike Conley, though?
Bro, what you mean why does it matter? Just answer it. Yo, bro, because you're saying that the nigga never got better. One is a smart player, bro. You don't give a fuck about athleticism. You already said that. You want a smart player.
But
so I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen.
6'4".
No, Russell's not 6'4".
Russell's not 6'4". Offense, Mike Conley, Russell Westbrook, because at the end of the day, like Russell Westbrook is 6'4". That could D up a lot and get mad.
Now you're gonna think of excuses on why you still would pick Russell Westbrook over.
But I'm not talking about Russell's rebounding and his defense is 6'4". I'm talking about Russell's brain, my nigga. Why does Russell's game? I heard you. You're not answering the question.
Hold on, Ed, but we can't be yelling at each other.
Because he's ducking the question. Stop! Don't duck the question. Don't duck the question. Don't duck the question. Don't duck the question.
Joe, use the mute button, bro. Mute this nigga when the other person's talking.
For real, Ed.
As soon as they mute me, I'm out.
I don't want to mute you.
Yo, but who's the defensive player?
Don't mute me. I'll be out. Yo, but listen, answer the question. I'll start with you, Al.
You gotta just let somebody answer.
Yeah,
you answer your own question.
Russell Westbrook or Mike Conley?
Because Mike Conley's a cerebral player.
At least compare him. If you're gonna compare it to someone, at least someone on his own tier, on a higher tier, not Mike Conley. Like Russell got MVP, so compare him.
So who's the cerebral player at a higher tier? Now I got to put a nigga that you don't think highly of. Now I got to put him in a higher tier. I was just trying to think of a
He's
nigga
won
who doesn't
multiple
turn the ball
MVPs
over.
though. He's
So you
won
want me to
multiple
judge him with Chris
MVPs.
Paul? So let's do Chris Paul because Chris Paul's
Okay.
unarguably top 5 point guard. So if you take Chris Paul over Russ, I don't mind. Russ is right there in the game. He's right there in the conversation, bro.
Like as athletic, I don't know. As athletic as Russell, I used to like D
No,
Rose
he just
better than
wants
Russell. I feel
cerebral.
like D Rose was always more in control. He was as explosive as Russell, and D Rose ran the pick and roll in the flow game and
Yo,
just
Al,
more
I
control
don't mind. Al, I don't
than
mind.
Russell.
I don't mind that pick, bro. You can have D Rose at his prime
Even
over
John
Russ.
Moran, like John Moran's as
John
athletic
Moran.
as Russell, maybe not as fast, but John Moran plays in control. He plays like a point guard, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's a
night
good
and
example,
day.
Ed.
He's
That's a good example.
athletic as Russell, maybe not
Yo,
faster. Russell got the
that
boosters,
you know,
but dunking on niggas catching bodies, John Morant and Russell I like. But guess what? What's the difference? John Morant, if you watch him play, plays like a point guard, plays kind of like Steve Nash, and then can even shoot. He finds the open guy. He's in control. He goes from slow to fast, fast to slow.
Al, you know where we keep disagreeing, bro? Because yo, I hear what you're talking about, but I'm a result-driven person, bro. So like, yo,
Oh
what
my
I'm talking
God.
about.
All right, so we never.
Yo,
So
I'm
you
talking
don't care
about,
about the film, Ed? You don't care about the film?
We value certain things
bro.
different, so we never
The Thunder
Yeah,
were
move
winning.
on to the
The
next
Thunder
subject.
were winning
Yeah, we
because
have
of
to go
Russ
to the next
and
subject,
KD,
Ed,
bro. Yeah, go, bro. Holla at me
Your
in 2K,
result,
bro.
your
Holla at me in 2K, bro.
result
Yeah, I
based.
want to win. I want to win. I like to win.
You don't care how you win. You don't care that
No.
you could be a detriment to your
Yo,
team.
let me ask you a
Winning.
question. Yo, I got a question for you niggas. Why you think Chris Paul never was successful on great teams?
Chris
that he was
Paul
on?
has choked too, bro. Chris Paul has
No,
choked
but
too.
that's you know what it is, bro? Some games he didn't even
I
choke.
said Chris
It's
Paul
just
either
that he
gets hurt
played
or
like
he
a point
chokes.
guard.
It's wild.
Bro, it wasn't even that. It was just that he played like a point guard. He took 12 shots in that game when he was the mismatch. And he should have jacked up 25 shots because the nigga shoots over 50%.
Nah, I think.
Nah, what?
My problem with
That's
Chris
a
Paul
fact.
he always has like those little turnovers, those little stupid turnovers.
does.
My thing with Chris Paul never been his shot selection.
No
But
credit
like
at
every
all.
big game I could think, he always has
Yeah.
like those one or two kind of like dumb turnovers. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? And like I see that choking, not really.
Yo, you
his
see it?
shots.
Yo,
I know
dumb
he gets hurt
turnovers
and
from a
shit,
smart person. That's all my whole point is. It can happen to anybody. And Russ, yo, bro, the fact that you said he spoon-fed assists, like, dogs, do you know how many NBA players wish they could spoon-feed assists? Do you know that them niggas get paid for that? Now, if you think that 100% of the NBA, no, wait.
Be spoon-fed, bro.
Oh, that's not what you said earlier. That's not what you said earlier, bro. But let me tell you something. Do you know how many NBA players? You think that every player? Listen, quick, real quick. I'm gonna let you go. Yo, you think every player in the NBA does that shit for the love? You think every player in the NBA is in it for the love, bro? If them niggas can put up them stats, if it's as easy as you say it is, they all would try that.
I never said.
But sometimes putting up stats you could be a detriment to your team to just be stats.
Bro, them niggas don't, Joe. That's why I just asked you before that. I said, do you think them niggas love the game? Bro, you think them niggas care? They're a detriment to the team. They're trying to get paid, bro. A lot of them niggas is trying to get paid,
then we're
bro.
arguing something different, bro, because we care about the purity of basketball, not all
No,
right, this
bro,
nigga wants to
come
get
on,
paid.
bro.
This nigga wants to get stats.
I hate to bust a bubble,
bro.
but 90% of the NBA, bro, just wants to get paid. And that's why you see the difference in greatness, bro. Some niggas
that's
is in
why
the
we
gym
know he
really
don't
wrecking.
win, bro. That's the reason he doesn't win, Ed.
Russell does, bro. Russell's a successful basketball player. Only one nigga can win the championship
the last
every
5
year.
years, bro.
He's what?
The last 5 years.
He's what?
The last 5 years.
Losing, you said?
Traded. They've been getting him off the team for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
Nah, that
he's
must
a
be
great.
he's trash.
We're
He
talking
manages.
about Russell for 45, bro.
Joe, if he's on 5 different teams, that means 5 different niggas want him, bro. When he's in the China League, then I'll be a little worried. When he's not getting no free agent, then I'll be a little worried. Other than that, next topic, bro. Jared Jackson should be the first player of the year. They led everything, bro. Them niggas have led from the start to the end. Josh Smith, bro, he's the common denominator over there. He's been playing a lot of games. He locks up a lot of different positions. I just like Jared Jackson. I'll give that one to him. Damn, at a
So you like what? So what?
Bam
Derrick
all day.
Jackson as your defensive player? Is that what you
Or
yeah,
Bridges, my
DPOY
bad.
of the year.
Bridges.
Yeah, all Bridges for sure. All Bridges. Because
Yeah,
yo, bro,
Bridges.
that's what the league is turned into, bro. They're giving it to the best team at that shit. Like MVP goes, you know what I'm saying? Defensive player, I'm gonna give it to Jared Jackson. They've been the best defensive team in basketball the whole season. from
I
the
like
start
that
to the
pick, Ed.
end.
I like
That's what
that
I'm gonna
pick.
go with.
That's different. It's
Yeah, I'm
different.
That
not.
is
I'm
that's
not giving John
honorable. I
Morant
like that
most
pick.
improved though. That's crazy.
My
All
defensive
right,
player of the
go
year
ahead.
it's Bam. That's for sure.
Who you
Yeah,
said,
we
Bam?
That's
got
Bam.
D said Bam. I'm sure he said
Who
Bam.
you said, Bam? Cheese. Who
I
you
haven't given
say?
my pick yet. I said Bam.
Oh, who you
Before you
say,
guys
Joe?
got on, me and Joe were talking. I said I'd go with Bridges because
From the
the Suns
Suns,
been one of the best defensive. Yeah, he plays the best.
he
Played
plays the
all
other
82
team's best.
games. He's
Yep, his
consistent.
offensive score.
But just that aside, I give it to Bam easy. The Heat sent the stats about when he's on the court and the difference. Like if I compare him to Memphis, the
Hell yeah, they're
Heat,
mad big,
Jimmy
bro.
Butler is not the old Jimmy Butler defense. He takes plays off now. Kyle Lowry's like 30. He still plays solid defense, but a lot of them white boys on the Heat don't even play good D. Like their defense is to funnel people to Bam. So like the responsibility that he has every night, like and he produces, like to me it's not
Yeah.
even close.
So
I'll give
You
it
I
to
said
Bam all
Bam.
day.
Bam is your defensive
yeah
player of the year.
yeah I agree with
Yeah.
D because my reason is because I want to add to a couple of things you said, and my reason is because the guy so the basketball in 2022, the NBA, it's not everyone posts up. You know what I mean? You got a couple bigs that post up, you got a
Yeah,
couple
it's
guards
very
here that
limited.
post up, but it's not every team that posts up. You know what I mean? Now most teams' best players handle the ball, not perimeter players at the moment. So I want my big to be able to play the bigs and play the perimeter players and make it tough for them. You know what I mean? At any given night. So I pick Bam for defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I get it. That's not a bad pick. That's why the three best defensive players in the league are
Yeah.
four: Jaren Jackson, Miles Bridges, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and
Yeah,
Bam
Giannis.
And
And
What about
honorable mention for me, defensive player. I'll throw Marcus Smart flopping ass because he does
definitely?
play the
I
other
can't
team's
give
but
him that
he
though.
plays the other team's
He
best
do
defender.
he
Niggas ain't
do
gonna
be
like
Hold
my
on,
pick.
flopping
let
too
Ed,
much
Ed,
though.
let G go. Let G go. Do you have
G's
anything
in
to
Oh,
say?
here.
Yeah, niggas ain't gonna like my pick,
He's
but
just listening, man. He's just
I'm just chilling.
American.
Yeah, some niggas is in
What's
here to
up, my
take
boys?
notes.
I'm
Yo,
definitely
let's
for
look at G's
defensive player
picture
of the
though.
year for
Just
Rudy.
highlight G real quick. This nigga's the man.
You said Rudy Gobert?
I'm definitely going for Rudy, bro. No lie. The reason
Rudy
that I'm going for
Gobert?
Rudy,
Wow.
yeah, Rudy Gobert, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Wow.
going with a guard because I feel like a guard can't really you can't be the defensive the anchor I've seen teams play against Utah, bro, and not touch the paint, not even attempt to go to the paint when Rudy's in the game. Soon as he come out, nigga, them niggas all they try to do is drive. Now this is a regular season award. So I know
Yeah, it is.
niggas
It
probably
is.
think
It
about
is.
niggas is probably thinking about picks with the
The
guards and
Clipper
shit.
series.
Because
Yeah.
he
Well,
gets
that's a
killed
good
in the
disclaimer.
playoffs,
That's a good
obviously.
disclaimer.
Yo, but hold
You know
up.
what I mean?
Gee, you don't think Drew Holiday anchors the defense on the Bucks?
Nah, bro, they play defense as a team. It's a solid.
Nah, they do. But
Nigga,
yo, when Drew
you know what I mean?
Holiday's taking Kyrie
Same thing.
Irving out the fourth quarter and overtime, that is huge, bro. Like when you're
Yeah,
guarding
it
somebody
is huge.
94 feet,
I'm
when
not,
coaches when coaches are talking about, yo, we don't give our point guard the ball to bring it up because he needs a rest. It's hard to get the ball up and it slows down our offense. How we can get into it, that matters, bro. Drew Holiday's fifth.
Drew Holiday's.
It's-
All right, so when he's playing Kyrie, right,
Yeah,
who else does he affect?
the whole team, bro. What are you talking about? That
No, I'm saying
Kyrie's the second.
No,
he's
he
he's
takes if he
He
takes
guards.
Kyrie out the game, what he's saying is
So
that
G,
he's
what
just
he's
taking
saying
Kyrie
is
out.
that what they're talking about when you got a guy that can affect the point guard right away, you disturb the rhythm of the offense.
The whole team.
Like you can't run your
Exactly.
sets effectively because you're not the main playmaker out of rhythm.
Exactly.
So right away, that is a huge impact to the offense.
No,
And
you're
you
getting
watch
into
that,
your offense and there's like 11 seconds on the shot
you
clock.
can't. Yeah, you can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
So it's a big
and Drew
If
can
impact.
you
guard
can't,
multiple positions.
if you can't even pass the ball to the post because you don't have time,
Exactly.
that's
It's tough, but yo, that's not a bad
yeah.
pick, G. You're not alone on that.
Nah,
Rudy Gobert
Rudy
shit.
Gobert, he holds it down the paint. It's
We
just
just
at
all
that
I
point,
feel
I like
everybody in here.
versatility.
Yep, versatility. Yep.
Yeah. How many
That's
positions
what I
can
go
Rudy
with.
Gobert play?
Nah, just the
He
one.
really only got his just one. You know what I'm saying?
But just the help. His help is
he
amazing, though.
affects the
Al said he's
whole
not. To
entire
me, he's
paint.
not versatile enough.
You know what I
The
mean?
game
He's
is
not.
different
He's not
now.
versatile enough. He's not gonna switch. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that
The
he
game's
switches on,
different now.
even if he switches on to Reggie Jackson, nigga, Reggie Jackson's probably gonna eat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
so
gonna try
how
him with
can
a
you be
step back.
defensive player of the year?
Bro, you shut down the
Nah,
whole
but
Yeah,
they
you're
gotta
right.
shoot
the
over
whole
him
paint
though.
is down.
The game is not in the paint anymore. In
Yo,
the
most
90s,
improved
yeah,
player.
Mutombo, saying guys
Nah,
like
but I'm
that,
talking
but
about
now it's
everything.
not about.
When Kyrie beats Donovan, whoever's guarding him, bro, you know Rudy's coming, bro. He's gonna affect
Pulls
your
up in the
shot,
mid range.
or he's gonna pin your shot. The whole
He'll
paint.
pull
So
up
you
in the
have
mid
to.
range on him.
So think about it like this: if I'm Donovan, right, and I'm guarding Kyrie,
hmm
how good does it feel that, yo, my nigga, I gotta play you from the 3-point to the mid range, and if you drive in, my nigga, my big niggas, every time you don't even want to drive in like that.
All right, and how does Donovan feel when he gets screened and they switch and now Rudy is on the island? He feels
He
terrible,
does.
bro.
It's true.
Very interesting right now.
But
And
on
so
on
Go off his
I'm not.
breakdowns, Joe.
I don't feel
Rudy
that good.
Gobert being the defensive player of
on
the
the
year is like fucking
on the
Snacks
other
Harris
side,
being the
on the other
defensive player of the year in the NFL.
every player nigga's name, bro. The whole team is defensive. Memphis,
Nah,
Miami,
Rudy Gobert's gonna make all
Boston.
defensive team, but defensive player
Niggas
of the
only
Niggas
But
year.
I'm
can't have
telling
Yo,
you,
when
bro,
like
Rudy
this
Gobert
all
is on the
five
court
niggas,
because they're
besides
fucking
Butler.
killing them with
niggas that are
threes.
out there, all 5 niggas that are out there, they really try to like lock down their man. But there's no Jordan
Memphis.
Clarkson that just kind of like doesn't really play. You're gonna blow by Jordan Clarkson. Most of everybody in the NBA is gonna blow by. That's a guard.
Wait. So
That's
when Tyler
decent.
You fucking
Harrow
Memphis.
and Duncan Robinson are on the court at the same time, they got defensive players out there, G? I highly disagree with that. Like, they literally force
Yeah.
them
They got
to Bam.
hold on. They
They have a lot of
got
yeah.
white
Jimmy.
guys that can't play defense on the court.
They got two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sturdy and doesn't play D as hard as he used to. Anybody, I used to love Jimmy. He doesn't play D how he used to. You're going by name right now.
Hold on.
He doesn't lock up
Miami
like
got
that anymore,
Jimmy.
and I love Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy hasn't
Yeah.
played
Name
defense
him.
in years.
Name him. Name him. G.
Hold on. So Jimmy's
All right,
not a
one more
two-way
year.
player no more.
Nah, he's not. He hasn't
No,
been a
but
two-way
guys,
player in
Jimmy.
years.
He's not a two-way player no more. All right, cool. All right, I'm
No.
just saying
No,
that. I'm
that's fair. But
accepting.
you said they're loaded with other guys. So I want to hear these.
They got PJ.
They got PJ.
They got
They
Bam.
got
They got
Bam.
Laurie. Yeah, Laurie and Jimmy are getting older, but you know they're dogs, bro.
Nah, they're dogs.
They can still play good team.
But what I'm saying is schematically, when you watch the game, they're literally funneling the guys to Bam, and once they switch, they don't even help off him no more. So that's letting me know what their game plan is. Like, oh, force him to Bam. If we get the switch, we're perfectly fine with that. No different than what the Warriors did with Draymond all those years when they were number one. They would be happy with you switching onto Draymond, and they're not even helping because they know he's going to hold his own. And if he scores, he's going to score a tough shot. They can live with it. So
By the way, the Heat's second best defender after Bam is actually Caleb Martin, but we're not gonna have that discussion, are we? There's no need to talk about him.
These guys ain't stat guys, man. Can't go by that.
It's not by the stats, it's by the
That's a
games.
stat.
Unlike you, who are talking about archaic big men locking down the paint while they're getting bombarded by 3-pointers.
Hold on.
By getting bombarded by
Martin
3-pointers,
plays the
it's like
second
me
best
talking
defense
to you
on your
about in the
team.
NFL, a fucking Haloti Naga playing fucking defensive tackle
Hold on.
and saying that he should be
Caleb-
defensive player of the
Caleb
year
Martin?
because he stops the run while everybody throws the fucking ball past him. Get the fuck
let me
out of
know
here
when
with
you're
your
done.
bullshit. You want to talk about stats, nigga? All you do is fucking look at your Instagram highlights and check out the box score. You don't watch a game, and you've admitted this. And by your take, it makes sense. It does.
Caleb Martin is the
you
second
want
best
to talk about
defender.
stats? There you go.
Yo,
There you go.
Caleb Martin is the
Because I
second best
actually watch
defender.
the games, my nigga.
Yeah,
I
what he's
actually
doing.
watch the games. Unlike you,
Is
Mr. Rudy
Caleb
Gobert.
Martin your second best
Mama.
defender?
Mr. Rudy
Mama.
Gobert.
Mama.
Get
So
out of
answer the
here.
question. Is Caleb Martin your second best defender?
He is definitely the second on ball best defender. Yes.
Oh, you niggas gonna get cooked. I ain't gonna front. Whoever y'all play, y'all
Well,
gonna get
then
cooked.
put your money up because I mean you've donated enough money betting against the Heat. You've donated enough.
You got swept
so
last
keep on
year.
doing it. Keep on
What you
doing
talking
it.
about? You got swept
Man, the
last
Heat
year.
is trash. He ain't
I
going
ate
nowhere, bro.
all 4 of those games.
Yo,
What are you
hold
talking
on,
about, bro?
hold on. Tell me
It
something,
was like
because you love stats.
it was
You
sweet.
love stats, G. Let me get this off
I
my
love it
chest.
all. I put it all together.
You
It's a
love
gumbo.
stats.
It's
G
gumbo,
G
bro.
G. So the past 4 times that the Heat have won 50 games in a season, where have they ended their season? In the finals. So you could take that one to the bank.
Maybe 3 of those times you had LeBron on your team.
Bring your parade read now that you guys play the Nets first round.
We're not playing the Nets first round.
Is that the facts?
What?
Has that been decided yet?
I don't know. Has it? I don't think so.
Fuck
So who's
yeah.
That's
MVP then?
Yeah,
Nigga,
you want to go to
Harden.
MVP or you? No. Let's do MVP last.
No, does anybody else got another point or two about defensive player of the year that we haven't heard?
You said Marcus Smart. I agreed with Marcus Smart being definitely being a honorable mention. Him and the Celtics are going crazy, and even the center, he actually just got hurt.
Where's
but
Lou
he's
at,
been
man? I
crazy.
said Marcus Smart expecting Lou to yeah, man. He's not even in here. Yeah. No,
he
he
just
turned up.
dropped out.
And then look at the Celtics while they're strapping up, bro. They got on the perimeter.
They
You
could
gotta
switch
try
everything.
to make a play and go and blow by Jaylen Brown, who's another dog. You gotta blow
Exactly,
by
Joe. Danny Ainge
Marcus
doesn't get
Smart,
credit, Joe.
and then
He
you gotta
he
blow
puts
by
together.
Tatum.
He understood what he was trying to do with his perimeter teams.
Yeah,
Their
dog.
their
Look at the
That's
downfall, to
not
be
even
Celtics.
honest,
Danny
Joe, is
Ainge
that
though. Danny
nah
Ainge, D.
what
Nah,
he
it's the
brought in.
vision with this guy too. That's how he plays too. He
Drafted,
played
didn't
that
he?
what's
Yeah.
his name?
It's
The
just
coach
they
that
ain't
would turn
never gonna get
GM,
The
enough
bro.
free
offense
agents.
now. Stevens. What's his name?
Yeah,
The
bro.
coach
His
turned
whole
GM.
philosophy. Yeah, his whole like most of his schemes and shit was like the dribble handoff, the switch, everything on the pick and roll, hedge hard on the pick and rolls, dribble handoff on offense, pick and roll on offense. Like that was always his philosophy and shit like that. The way he wanted. So I'm not like Dilma said. I'm not surprised that a couple years later they drafted a couple guys that they strapping up the
It starts
perimeter,
with
dog.
long range
They see what the
defenders on the
league
wing.
is. Nobody's posting up,
Yeah.
and they always beat Philly. They got Philly's number. So if they match up against Philly, niggas be like, oh, who the Celtics got that's gonna strap up and beat. That's true. Whatever. Horford might give it a try. Robert Williams is hurt. Whatever. So it's a dub. But the Celtics always got their number, man. Like they got 3 perimeter players. They're always gonna run pick, dribble, handoffs, and pick and rolls. And niggas got a hedge, bro. And that's another thing with Embiid. That's why he's not my defensive player of the year. To end that defensive shit, because the nigga he hedges here, then he don't hedge here, and then he starts the first 5 minutes of a game hedging, then Embiid don't hedge, and next thing you know, niggas are in rhythm because coming off that screen, they could pull up.
So Taco
All
Fall
right.
is for defensive player of the year, because he locks the paint, and whenever
He
he's in the
can rim
paint, nobody
protect.
wants to go into the paint. So I'll take Taco Fall for sure.
All right, Al, give us your top.
Yo, what's Miami doing in the first round when they play Brooklyn? What y'all about to
We
do?
talking
When
player of
game
the year.
Ooh, we
switches,
need a
We
playoff
talking about
segment.
defensive player
We
of the
need a
year.
playoff
I just looked
segment.
at the
Hold
We
on,
need
hold on,
predictions.
hold on.
That's
You have a
Yo, we need
Bulls
coming
fan
later.
predictions.
That's
I don't know
another
about
Aren't
you
you a
guys, but we
Bulls
need
fan?
predictions.
That's later. That's another day.
Wait, you're a Bulls fan.
now look, you're gonna
Like,
change
who
the
have they
question.
beaten this year?
That's another
Who
day.
have
What
they
are y'all
beaten?
doing
Wait,
What
this
so
year?
worthy team have they
who's
beaten?
gonna answer, Joe?
That's another
That's
day.
hilarious that you're
We'll
talking
do it like
about.
Tuesday
No, I
night
just want to know what Bam was gonna do when he
or
switched.
next
Yo,
Thursday.
but
When they
see, that's the
when
thing.
they
You're talking
switched, when
about
he
something
switched on
completely
Durant.
unrelated
Okay,
from
I
the
want to
topic.
know.
Yo, moderator, can you
I
mute
want to
him
know what he's
for
gonna do.
deviating from the topic? We're talking about defensive players.
No, we're moving on though. But we could go with G. G, who you think is first? Who's on the first All NBA first team? Give us your top 5.
Oh, defensive or regular?
No. Oh, we should end up. We should do the defensive, right? The 2 teams for the defensive.
I can't hear
The
you.
defensive teams. We
Yeah,
should do
5.
the all
There's 3
defensive
teams.
teams,
There's
right?
3 teams, all defense, first, second, and third.
No, there's 2 teams. 2 teams. 2 teams.
Oh, really?
You guys,
There was 3 teams.
yeah.
Oh, right.
For the All NBA is 3, but defensive is 10. But
Oh, my fault.
yeah, if you guys could give the first 5 and then the second team, who wants to go first?
I'll go in. I'll throw more, maybe Chris Paul, PG, Marcus Smart. Shoot, no, Chris Paul been hurt. What am I talking about? Someone else could go. I'm stuck.
All right, so I'll go. Let me set it off.
Yeah.
I think Bam should be on the first all defensive team.
Yeah.
I think Marcus Smart, Mikal Bridges,
Yeah.
Matisse Thybulle,
Yeah.
Bam, Mikal.
Four.
One more. What's that? Three. I
No,
think
that's four.
You said 4. So you're probably missing like a point guard.
yeah, I
Yeah, because
I
you
I,
said
I kind of
Thibault,
want to
Yeah,
give
that's what
Bam.
fucked me up.
the best point guard defender is probably Drew Holiday.
Yeah, but they gotta
So
go
that's just
like they
us.
gotta go on these year's basics. Like if somebody's having like more defensive splashy, like someone is really locked down defense and having defensive splashy plays on defense, they're gonna get some
Joe,
votes over the vets.
Can you do, because that one's a little bit tougher to think about. Can you do just flat out first team, like just who they
Okay.
think is the first team? Period. That, like I said, the defensive one, it's a little bit tougher to like think of names. You have to,
I'll first team
Pull
period.
guys out.
3 guys off
yeah.
rip. Like
I feel like
obviously,
everyone will just chime in right away with the first team.
Yeah.
Bam, Marcus, Thibault. Who was the other guy you was talking about?
Who's your first team?
Yeah, Thybulle, Mikal.
Bam,
No, not
Marcus.
defense. I'm talking about all NBA.
Oh,
Like
All NBA
best of the
first
best.
team.
Yeah.
Oof. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Damn. Obviously, KD.
You putting KD in the first team?
Yeah. Did he
Okay. He
play
played
enough games?
50.
Because
He
the
did.
threshold,
He
I think
played
the threshold is like
He played
60
enough.
games.
he paid they first team you have been there's guys that have played 54 and have made first team. He's played 56. So he's not gonna be in the run for um like scoring title because he's gotta
MVP,
play
but he's going to be
58.
MVP. He's not going to be in the
Yeah,
run for an MVP, but he might get first
he'll
team.
play
Man.
he played 57 this year. But go ahead. You putting KD in the
Yeah,
first
I'm
team?
torn between Joker and Joel, man. Like I like Joker too. I like Joker a little bit better than Joel, but it's just hard to give it to him over Joel. I like Joel a lot too. It's just he gave me pissed off sometimes with the non-hedging shit and just settling.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you
I got
think
mine
Jokic
whenever you're
will be
ready.
better?
but he like body wise, like he be bodying Jokic. Like when they play against each other, he be like Jokic plays well. Like Jokic ends up with like almost a triple double, but like Joel kind of like busted his ass on the low. I be feeling, you know what I mean? So like that's why I be like,
It
I don't
wasn't
know. It's
on
a
the low,
toss up.
Goose. He busted his ass. It wasn't on the low. If you watch the film, it was.
Yeah, he
That's
definitely
clear.
busted that.
Yeah.
So
So like
I
first
like
team is
Joker's,
two
Joker.
guards, two
yeah, he ends up
forwards,
with a
and a
triple
center.
double. But then when he's matched up against Joel kind of busted his ass. You know what I mean? I take that shit into heavy consideration. So I don't know. But me, Joel center, Joel first team. All right, Joel, Bam, KD.
Damn.
I like Book,
Damn.
man. I like Book. He has 60 plus wins. He's dropping
Nigga try to
25
sneak
plus, right?
Bam
Who's
in
just
there.
tell me my stats, guys? Is that how much is Book
Damn.
averaging this year?
I'll pull up book stats right now for you.
It's more than fucking
25
Zach
plus,
LaVine.
right? Has to be more than 25, right?
Yeah, I think he's at
The same
26.
shit, like 25. Yeah, she averages 26. Zach probably averages 25.
So D Book is one of your guards.
Yeah, and then I'm missing one more
Who's
guard.
the other guard?
Yeah, maybe Ja, yo. Let me see, cause just the nigga, you know the record. They're gonna put the
Let me know when
record.
you're done, Goose. I know mine.
Yeah, you know they're gonna put the record and the best player on the team with the one of the best records. You know what I mean? Maybe Luca. Nah, so
Nah, but I think this is
that's
yours,
tough.
bro.
That's
I don't
tough,
think he's
man.
going
I'll
like
put Luca up there before Ja. I'll put Luca before Ja, man. I'll put Luca before Ja.
D
So
Book stats
Ja,
right there.
cause yo, bro, Dallas. You look at Dallas roster and you tell me how they won 50 plus games, bro. Like Phoenix had a way better team. Golden State got a way better team. Who's third? Because they're fourth. Like
Golden State's third. Memphis is second. Phoenix
Yeah.
is
Nah,
the
Memphis is
first
kind of
two.
like in the same boat. They're kind of like Desmond Bane's pretty nice. Then they're kind of the same book. A lot of farm system talents getting better. So like they that's pretty good. But yeah,
So
and
when
I'll
you
put
said Bane,
Luca
did
there.
you
So
mean
Luca D
Giannis?
right there. Damn, Giannis. There's a lot of players, man. But I have to put Luca
You
too,
meant
man.
Giannis?
Luca. I put Book, Luca. This
LeBron?
is my final thing right here. So no, someone else could go.
Nigga
I'll
said
put
LeBron.
just the type of season. Not saying he's better than this nigga. Like I'm not saying I'll put like if I had to start a team today, I'll pick Book over Giannis. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? That's a different take. Maybe not. But based on this season and shit like that, like Book, Luca,
KD.
KD, Joel, and
And who? Who's your forward? Who's your last? It has to be Giannis, bro.
yeah, probably Giannis. Then yeah,
There's no other
yeah,
forward that you can put
Giannis.
there, bro.
Yeah, Giannis. Just because,
All
yeah.
right, let's go.
Giannis.
Let's go, D.
Good looks
So
in
1
the
through 5, Goose. Who was it? So Book, Luca, yeah,
Book, Luca,
Bron,
Giannis,
Book, and Luca. That's right away. 1,
KD.
2. I gotta give it to Bron, man. At the end of the day, the nigga's like fucking 40 now because of the injury. If KD played the whole season, he's my small forward right away. No questions asked.
They played the
But I
same
can't
amount
give
of
it to
games.
him.
They played the same amount of games.
The same amount.
Bueno.
Yeah. So
I
there
like
goes
that
that out
point,
the
D.
window.
I like that point, but if they play the same amount,
They played the same amount.
No, I'm gonna still give it to. I'm gonna still give it to Bron. To be honest, to the nigga average 30.
I
I
like
gotta
that
show him some
point. That
credit.
nigga had a deal.
So,
Listen, I don't
and
want to
then
say the
like
name
for all
because
the shit niggas talk about Russell, but that nigga
yeah,
play. To be honest, who's going into the season? Me and you were like the game's gonna be harder for Bron because he got Russell out there and he dropped 30. So I gotta give him respect. So
facts.
Embiid
That
5,
fact.
Giannis 4,
First team
LeBron
respect
3,
though.
Book. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. I can't. I'm not. I'm not.
Playoffs. He
I
didn't make
don't.
the play in.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not gonna say that's his fault. Ese equipo no sirve. Why you think I don't want to talk about Westbrook no more?
This
Like,
nigga, yo.
you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my goodness.
Nah. That's
My
that's
fault, D.
that's
But go ahead.
that's
Go ahead.
another
Break it
thing.
down.
Be like, why like the fans
Repito
just get to me before the
más.
season. They're like, yo, Melo, Russell, the white, what, nigga? I'm like, dog, that shit's not gonna
I
work,
love.
bro. Nigga, you niggas is hating. Nah. I'm like, that shit's not gonna work, bro. The style of play, too many different, like that shit's not gonna work. And then
So yeah, and then yeah, Book
Break it
and
down.
Luca. This isn't even.
Book, Luca,
That's not even.
LeBron,
I don't even
Giannis.
know.
So you're not picking. So
Who
this
am I
guy's
not?
so
Who's my
anti-big.
honorable
So you
mentions?
keeping the
Go ahead,
center. You keeping
Joe. Who's the honorable mention? I'm not thinking of.
no. So wait. So your lineup, you're taking out the center first team.
Yeah, no, I'm
Let's go,
going in
D.
my position, Goose. Usually, like if it was you asking me, usually All-Star game or who would I start my team with, I'm not picking a center. But I'm for the sake of the first team voting every single position. Yeah, you got to
Okay.
put. Yeah, I'll put
So you're taking
Embiid in there. He's
so
the
you're putting
best big man in the game.
LeBron over Giannis. Is that what you're saying? So Luca,
No, no,
Book.
LeBron's at the 3. Giannis is
Okay.
4. I said Embiid 5, Giannis 4, LeBron 3, Book 2,
Luca.
Luca 1.
All right, word.
Yeah.
D's breaking the
What's your
internet
Second,
with the LeBron first team.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I
listen,
gotta give it
I
to him.
like it.
Yeah.
It's different. What you thinking, moderator?
He's breaking the internet.
Who's your first team?
Who am I missing? The real question is, who do you think I'm missing or snubbing? So I could think, because maybe
You're
I'm not thinking
snubbing
of.
KD if they play the same
Oh
games.
no
You're
no no!
snubbing
Like
KD. KD
no!
Oh,
I
KD has
love
played more
I love
defense.
KD.
He got these niggas in the playoffs. 12
No no
straight
no!
without him.
I love KD.
It's definitely the snub.
yeah, KD.
Yeah,
KD,
I
Ja,
didn't. To be honest, I
maybe
wasn't
devil's
aware that
advocate,
he
Ja.
played. It just seemed like to me he missed more games because it felt like LeBron missed games like later now, whereas it
No,
felt like
look,
to me
no,
KD
KD
missed
missed.
Let's
longer
look at the help
stretches.
No, KD
the
misses
the
games
cast around
beside,
them.
and LeBron missed he plays one game, he plays 2 games, takes one game off, and
No,
KD just missed like
Joe,
two
I'm gonna be
two
real with
straight
you.
months.
If this isn't even an argument to me, like if I, because I'm just going on feeling. If KD played, I've watched KD's games, yo. If he played to me like every game, then this isn't even a question. He's on the team. But I wasn't aware, I can't lie, that they played the same amount because it seemed like to me that KD was out for longer stretches at a time. And
Yeah.
like it seemed like Braun was out more recently, whereas I don't, like I said, I don't remember him being out like for long stretches earlier in the year. It
Damn.
seemed like he just hurt his
Yeah.
ankle the other day. Like
D.
I said, this
Yeah.
isn't a question if I felt KD played the whole season. This isn't no KD's on the team.
D.
Yeah.
This graph is showing DeMar being first team All NBA. How do you feel about that? Maybe he's
DeMar
an honorable
I mean, he's a
mention to
good
you.
player.
definitely in there. I mean,
My thing
it's a
about
debate.
this is my thing about scores, Goose. You know this. People think because you can score that you make the team better, and that's not always the case. I'm not trying to demean him. He's a fucking great talent
No, I know. You should
in
say
what he
I know.
does.
Kyrie.
Yeah, but just because you get buckets doesn't mean you make the team better. And I think even them that when I watch a little bit of those games, that's what I see. It's just two guys trading off. That doesn't get your team in a rhythm. This is why guys like LeBron and Luke are so important because they can get theirs and the
Yo,
team is
T,
still
real
in
quick.
rhythm.
They're missing their point
Yeah,
guard. I just want to throw that in there.
yeah, he's a solid
Yeah, I
player.
mean, I don't like the supporting cast around the Bulls anyway. They're not much.
Nah.
They got
They need
Well,
more help, but they are alright. They
yeah,
need
they
to
I
keep
are.
don't
adding. They
know.
are
It's
alright for
tough.
sure.
I don't
But
like their shooting. I don't like the shooting that they have around them.
yeah, they need more
They don't have.
shooters,
They
but
No,
don't have.
they are
They
alright.
don't have floor
The
spacers.
Caruso and Lonzo back. They are alright. They just need more shooters. They're alright.
Yeah.
and again, I'm not trying to
I
discount. I
feel like
still
they've
think
They
they're
got
good players.
overachieved
Vucevic. Like Vucevic is
in
a
their
center.
defense.
Vucevic is
It's a
good.
center
He's
that you can
solid.
win this type of
Yeah,
basket. This
he's
type
good
of
all around,
Vucevic is
Goose. He can
Vucevic is the
post
type
up
of center that you
sometimes.
could
He hits his middies.
He's
He's
not like
taking
no
pops. He
Rudy.
sets good
He
screens.
ain't
He's a
no
good
Rudy
player.
or no Hassan or just bums like DeAndre Jordans and the Whites. The niggas need to be spoon fed to score like DeAndre
Nah, he can
Ayton and
get
shit like
his.
that.
I
Like,
seen him. He can get
Who
his.
you mean,
Like he can
Goose?
post you up and turn you the shoulder. Like he's a solid player, man. But I'm not putting
You was
him.
talking about
No.
Vujicic?
Yo, doesn't
Yeah,
this
he's a solid
podcast
player.
frown upon first round exit teams? Like, why are we talking about the Bulls right now? What's going on?
This
This
is
nigga
he's
Reed,
front of
man,
him.
bro,
my
for the
first
highest
team.
order.
My first
All right,
team.
Yeah, go
go
ahead,
ahead.
G.
My shit would be Embiid for sure. Giannis,
Right.
Bron for sure.
Yeah.
One guy. Yeah, I'm stuck between Luka and Ja, but I'll probably go more towards Luka.
Okay, that's 4.
And then the two.
And then
Who's your two guard?
I might have to put DeMar, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
DeMar over Book.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think ever since he been in the league, bro, the nigga been winning. Not winning chips, but he goes to the playoffs. He does his thing. Moves on more than the first round. You know what I'm saying? Since Toronto couldn't get past Brown. Went to San Antonio for about a year. Whatever. And now in Chicago, we about to see. But that team, bro, everyone around them, besides DeMar, Zach, Caruso,
Who's been hurt?
and they got a young rookie, so he really stinks. But he be stepping up. Like, you know what I'm saying? His name's like so he's number 12.
No, they got a roster. I like Kobe White. He comes in his own
I
swag. I like that. They got Derrick Jones. He plays defense and he could play like a perimeter player. They just need more shooting. They need more shooting, and they'll be all right. Then Vucevic is the type of center that you could win with because he's gonna be able to stretch the floor for you, and he's solid on D. What'd you say?
I don't think so, bro. I watch their games, bro.
You don't like Vucevic?
If they play let me see if I can name. If they're playing Detroit and Isaiah Stewart's guarding him, he's gonna cook, bro. He's gonna really play like a big. He's gonna hit his shots, make the right play. If he plays a center that's like even Bam, bro, for example, yo, nigga, he disappears, bro. Every time.
You can't say even Bam, nigga, because like Bam is that nigga.
DeAndre Ayton, bro, he'll disappear again.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good. So
You know what I mean?
DeAndre Ayton puts him in the car seat when he plays against him.
Puts him in. It's like he gets nervous. He'll even get open jump shots. He can't hit him, bro. I watch a lot of their games. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet on him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm seeing it.
Riggs,
Lamar definitely shot
who's
50
your
from the
first
field.
team All NBA? Riggs, Jimmy
Bro,
Butler,
you
Kyle Lowry,
listen,
Tyler
listen.
Hero,
We're
Bam,
not even. You're not gonna have
PJ
me make
Tucker.
a list because it's just gonna be bullshit. I don't fucking watch regular
Yeah, you're
season
not
basketball.
PJ Tucker, Bam,
Yeah,
Jimmy,
it's just
Kyle
you know
Lowry, and
what?
then
Make
Tyler
make a
Hero.
list for me because I'm not gonna even
First
dive into
team
it.
all,
You know what
first
I'm
team All
about.
NBA.
You know what I'm about. I'm not fucking doing this fucking first team bullshit, Joe. I can't do it because I don't watch enough games. I'm watching football
Who,
during the regular season of basketball.
Joe, you already gave your
Uh,
first team 5?
nah, I'll get my first team. Joel Embiid,
Yeah,
Giannis, KD. Um, I want Booker to get his first All NBA, man, because to me he's been the driving force of the Phoenix Suns, and I don't think he gets enough credit, man.
yeah, but
So
I
I'm
did.
definitely gonna go D Book.
We had
I like
three unanimous so far, meaning like all three.
Is it me or do my sound like breaking up?
Deal's going in and out. He's
Yeah,
got his
that's my
robot shit.
connection too.
No, that's D. I don't know if he went out, but hopefully he comes back in. I mean, he's still in here, but I think he's experiencing
Joe, say it
technical
again,
And they're
Joe.
difficulties.
playing, and
Say
their
it
plane
again,
is landing
Joe.
at TF Green. That's
Thank
why
you.
Dilma
Say it
shit is
again,
cutting
Ting.
out.
There you go,
Sorry
D.
about that.
Yeah, we get you now.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we hear
yeah,
you.
D.
Cricket Wireless.
I said my.
Oh, he went out again, probably. Yeah,
Vantage. Vantage.
Reese is a troll, yeah. Oh yeah, these have experienced some technical
these having
difficulties.
technical difficulties at
Would
the
you
moment.
say so far? You said
Giannis, Joel, Devin Booker, KD. Um, I said Devin Booker because I feel like he's been the best player on the best team all year. And even when Chris Paul went out, they still held it down. So I think D Book definitely deserves the first All NBA selection. And the point guard got me messed up. It's between Luca and Ja for me. Um, even though the Memphis Grizzlies have been able to win without him, and I don't think Dallas would be able to win without Luca. But I might. I mean, Luca's the easy choice, but I'll go Ja because Ja's kind of surprised me. Um, I like the way he's been playing. I like the way he's been torturing people. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Ja over Luca, man. I'm gonna go Ja over Luca, even though he missed 23 games, so that might disqualify him. But I'm gonna go Ja, man. But if the games disqualify him, then I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Luca.
Word. So the so so everyone that picked Joel Embiid first team as a center, I think is including me. I think I picked him as well. So does that mean that we think he's better than Jokic? We'll pick him over Jokic.
I think that's basically what we're saying. I feel like he's had a better. I don't know because Jokic. I feel like Denver has a really good team. It's not just Jokic. They don't have like stars,
Really
and they
good
do got
team.
Murray out. Yeah, listen, they got 6 players in double digits. And so it is. There's some talent over there. Bones Highland. There's some guys over there that are putting in work. You know what I'm saying? It's a good collection of guys. Joel had 3 guys in double digits, so he's doing a lot of carrying. And for the first half, obviously Ben Simmons was out, and James Harden's like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. He's shooting 41 from the field, 33 from fucking three. Like, I don't know what the fuck James Harden is doing right now. So Joel has been carrying a lot, and they're still the first seed. So I mean, I like Joel's defense over Jokic's defense, even though Jokic has a better um defensive rating.
Yeah, you
But
seen that? Crazy.
yeah, so but I
He's
love
like one or
Jokic's
two in the
passing
league and like
ability. Like,
defensive, whatever. That shit was wild.
yeah, but Jokic's passing is like an equalizer to me because he'll dominate the game. No looking like he's shooting 57 from the field. So Jokic, it's 1A, 1B. It's not like over. It's 1A, 1B. You can't go wrong with either one. To me, anyway.
So I picked oh, my fault, G. You was gonna say something. I know you when Joe was talking. I think
No, go ahead. I forgot.
about the Embiid and Jokic. You good? So yes. So like I'm stuck too, even though I picked Embiid. But I feel like that's a safe pick. And just nitpicking,
Exactly.
I guess. But with Jokic, man, like it's just this is what makes the difference for me with Jokic, right? So Embiid didn't have Embiid in the beginning of the year was Maxey. Maxey was balling out of control a year, right? When Ben Simmons wasn't playing. Then they got James Harden. Embiid doesn't gotta worry about setting other people up, running the offense through him. Like they run the offense through Embiid, yes, but running the offense through Embiid and running the offense through Jokic is totally something completely different. It's just maybe a little bit similar, but when Embiid's getting the ball, he's gonna eat. He sees food. He's gonna try to attack and be a threat. And if they help, he's gonna try to make the best pass available. We know that. But Jokic, he sets niggas up to eat. So he's getting off because
Mm.
he's just a crafty motherfucker, and he's setting other niggas up to eat. He like he has more. He has more of a duty. Like he has more on his plate running the offense than Embiid because he has to like feed. He has to like create easy buckets for his team because he doesn't have a dominant ball handle like that. Who's his dominant ball handler? Morrison, Aaron Gordon. Who's his like dominant ball handler? The nigga's gonna make sure other niggas eat and get this. He don't got that. It's Jokic, so that's why I feel he's more of a valuable player than Embiid. Because yes, Embiid's a valuable player as well. But Embiid, like you guys see the difference in the game. When Embiid gets the ball, he's gonna try to eat, and then if the double comes, he's gonna try to hit the open guy. But he's not worried about other niggas eating, bro. Maxey and James Harden has to worry about everyone eating and passing the ball, and then when Embiid's getting the ball is barbecue chicken. So that's my thing about that.
No, you're right. So who makes their teammates better, Al?
They both do, but Jokic more to an extent. Jokic got more on his plate. Like hitting niggas in transition on a
Yeah,
bounce pass. Like
yeah.
you all seen those Jokic pads, backdoor passes by Jokic, those fast break like dimes and shit like that. Like I'm not saying Embiid can't do that. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
No,
not saying.
but
But
what I
like
would say though
Jokic
is
is more of a playmaker.
what I would say is that Joker is like he's willing. He's a willing passer. Like nigga,
Yeah,
if you're a step to the side, man, again, this nigga is gonna have a wide open layup. I'm throwing it. Embiid, sometimes you come to double team him, he'll fade the other direction. Like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, and take the shot. It doesn't matter. You're coming to double team. I'm too strong. I'm too big.
yeah. It's barbecue chicken. No matter if you send a double or not. Yeah,
Yeah, so I agree with you.
No,
Jokic
I
is
agree
gonna
with
like
that too.
Jokic really dime niggas. Like Jokic be diming niggas, bro, and he's the center. And then he gets off too. But you know what I mean. So he's more valuable
So,
of a
so he's
player,
more
more
valuable.
versatile.
I don't know.
I,
Love him, boo.
that's a great segue, Al. fuck is the MVP then? Who's MVP, y'all? Good segue.
Either it's between Book or Joker, man.
Book?
Nigga said
Either
Book.
between Book or Joker.
This nigga just threw me off, G. This nigga threw me off, G.
Oh,
off,
between
G.
them, who's MVP? Like I thought. So you're
Who's
putting them
MVP
both in
this
the race,
year?
Jokic and
This
Embiid.
year.
It's not like who. Oh, I thought you was asking me who I think's MVP.
I'm saying if you think it's somebody else besides
That's what we're
Joker and
asking you.
Embiid, you could say it too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Say whoever you
Giannis.
Okay,
Giannis.
MVP.
Giannis got a
Okay,
debate.
so between MVP between Embiid and Jokic.
Now, whoever you
I
think,
feel
like
like
whoever you
Anybody.
would give
Who's
MVP
the
to.
MVP this
You know what I'm
year,
saying?
Al, is what I'm
If you
asking.
feel like
that's
Ja
what
should win MVP, then say Ja, whoever you want.
Oh, okay. Is either between Book or Luca. Between Book or Luca, and I'll go
Okay.
Luca because he literally like the team's his baby, dog, and there's no other niggas on his team besides Dinwiddie this year that will go off. Brunson did a couple times that will go off on a tandem and just produce mad points for a little bit and just give the pressure or another ball handler to feed other niggas and run. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that. Book, but you know what I mean? Book has better team, but Book always close. He's the nigga that closed out the games. He's the nigga that always, when the shit got rough on offense, he was a bucket. You know what I mean? Like he made sure them niggas are still winning. Like them niggas won those games, and it was a lot because of Book closed a lot of games, dog. You know what I mean? So that those 60 plus wins, 63 wins, nigga, like a lot of them shits is Books, my nigga. He closed a lot of games out, bro. A lot of them. So he might not have specific the better stats as other niggas, but the nigga won 63 games, and I could say he closed a lot of them out to get to 63. That's really valuable. But as valuable to a team is Luka, man. Is Luka. Is Luka, bro. Because even Denver got Murray hurt, and then the tall dude, the shooter, MJ, what is it? Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, him. Like they got some hitters. Like they got some niggas that them niggas is really with the shits. Like them niggas will drop 30. You know what I mean? So but like they're hurt. They're hurt. But even Jokic got like you know what I mean? He like Will Barton is good and shit like that. Like I'll take Will Barton over Vinny Smith. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like it's a toss up. Like, but Luka doesn't really have niggas, bro. Like Maxi, come on, man. Like, what do we like? Finney Smith, bro. Like undrafted. I think Finney Smith was undrafted, bro. Maxi, like, farm system, I think. Then you know what I mean? Like Brunson farm system. Oh, he probably came from somewhere else. Like the niggas really had to get better, bro. Like, and Luka's a really that type of nigga that the way he plays ball, he's gonna get off. Like you can't do nothing about it unless you got a Bam or a Giannis or something. Like when he runs the pick and roll, now it's not a mismatch like that on the perimeter. He's gonna cook your center, bro. He's gonna cook. Like he's gonna find the mismatch. He's gonna cook niggas, do his little step back. If not, he's just gonna dime niggas. Like the nigga dime niggas, and he's mad tall and he's mad smart. So if you double team him in the corner in the farthest part, you could double team Luka in the farthest part of the court, dog. And the nigga's tall, the nigga got IQ that he's still gonna make a pass to the open guy regardless. Like that's it. Like you know what I mean? A small point guard can't do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's Luka most valuable, man. I think he's the most valuable. I think he's the
That's a
most
great
valuable.
breakdown.
So crazy. I put
That's a
Luka
great breakdown,
top
man.
5, and second year his the first half of his second year in the league, I put him in the top 5. And then, granted, I think James Harden was still a really good point player, and maybe someone else. Kawhi, I think was healthy, so niggas will not put Luka top 5. But I was there because the responsibility, yo, bro. Game in, game out, bro. We all play ball. Like if these leagues obviously they ain't NBA. and shit like that. But like these leagues is mad fun, and then we play it serious. We play it with structure, right? So game in, game out, we kind of always have the same offense. We always want to kind of have the same defense. So we have some structure, bro. You know what it's like for any of us, bro, to come in, game out, gotta worry about everyone eating. I gotta make sure these niggas eat. I gotta find these niggas on the open shots. I gotta make sure I drop 30. I gotta, like everything, bro. Like, dog, that's just tough, nigga. And like the nigga Luca has to deal with that like the whole game, and he makes the best decisions. Like the nigga makes he gets Dallas a good shot every time. Like for the most part, that's incredible. That's MVP shit.
No, it's a great breakdown. They definitely have overachieved with Luka Doncic.
50
G, what you
games,
got for that?
bro?
Mm-hmm. What you got, G? How you feel about it? How you feel about the MVP race?
Shit, D
I'm
Rose
not
won it
sure.
at 21. Why can't Luca win it at 21?
Nah, you're right, man. Luka definitely has a case, man. But a lot of people is calling it just a three-man race: Giannis, Joker, and Joel Embiid. They're not giving Luka the love. They're not giving Devin Booker the love. I don't know why they're not getting the love. Like it took the whole year for niggas to start talking about the Devin Booker and Luka. He was in the seventh seed for the most part of the year, and then he made a late run, and now they won 50 games, and now he's like the fourth seed. So it's true, man. That those two guys definitely
It's the media,
need their
bro. It's
credit,
the
man.
media. It's like the media was on Philly all year. Oh, Ben Simmons not playing, but guess what? They haven't missed a beat. Oh wow, Joel Embiid's putting up good stats and they're winning. He's MVP. Like shit, like you know what I mean? Like they give him that benefit of that, which is cool. Like, yeah, no Ben Simmons, he's still doing his thing, but other teams like like this like Phoenix, bro, like Phoenix got good players, bro, but they don't got studs like that, bro. Like let's just not get ahead of ourselves. Like Phoenix is like got talent like crazy. They got some like they know their role. They got good players, man. And no Chris Paul, nigga. They had to start Cameron Payne and Holiday, Holiday's brother, one of them niggas. Like niggas still won, bro. Like and Devin Booker, man. Like if the game's closed, the nigga really closed out.
He really got that Kobe game to him. A lot of people like to like dog D Book like he don't really got that game. Like he can't turn over each shoulder. Like he don't really got all the shots that Kobe had, man. He really like studied Kobe to so he could pull those moves out. And D Book is one of them unstoppable players, man. I mean, his shooting percentage isn't the best, but he's 38 from the three. He's 46 from the field, so that's not bad. It's really not bad, and he's a good playmaker too.
Nah, he is. It's just maybe the voters or the people that think he's not MVP, maybe he's not giving them enough assists or enough rebounds. But but
I
if
think he's
but
5 and 5.
not if he's doing his like good enough, you know what I mean? That's something to like. And look at his team too, like the way they play. Like does the nigga, bro? Does the guy touch the ball every time? Even if he doesn't shoot the ball, he touches the ball and goes through the motion and shit like that, bro. Like that matters, bro. Like if you, that's why like the MVP, the centers, like there's a lot of plays that Embiid doesn't even touch the ball, nigga, because he's not a guard. He can't possibly bring it up and run the offense or dribble handover. He can't do any of that. He's the big. So that specific thing right there affects of the how much, you know what I mean, how much input they got in the game. Yeah, they got input in the game, you know what I mean? They could, but like not as much as a guard. So like I give guards have more, they have a more of a task. You know what I mean? They have more of a duty. Obviously, like that's MVP.
They definitely have more responsibility. Even though Jokic and shit like that, they got a lot of responsibility too.
Exactly. That's why I
But
give Joker. Like Embiid's probably more dominant. Embiid will fucking pin your shit off the backboard. Then niggas will run a break and then throw alley. Oh shit! You seen that alley? It happened because Embiid just pinned us. He does that, yes, but like having to set up your teams,
your players, your teammates with shots and passes that are gonna make them eat and be an easy shot for them on a normal basis, that's so hard to produce. That's really a lot of responsibility. And you know what I mean. That's why I give Luka and Jokic the you know what I mean. But
The
you know at the
credit.
end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, he's a center. He doesn't touch the ball as much as Luka. He does touch the ball a lot. Like Jokic does touch the ball a lot, but Luka is different when you're the perimeter player, man. It's just different. And then Booker didn't have no Chris Paul. You know what I mean? He didn't have no Chris Paul, man. Like Chris Paul missed a lot of games too. So that's why they're my finalist book. But then I ended up in splitting hairs. I gave it
No,
to
I'm definitely splitting hairs. You want to give your coach of the year out?
Coach of the Year.
Williams. Monty Williams, the Grizzlies coach. Ty Lue had a great year. Even Udoka, man. The Celtics fucking coach. The Celtics coach should be in the discussion, I feel like. With his
So
turnaround.
it's either Ty Lue or the Grizzlies coach.
Bro, because they're doing shit with nobody, nigga.
Yeah.
Them niggas don't have their best players and they don't miss a beat, especially the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I'm going with the Grizzlies for sure. Their whole culture changed.
That nigga.
Their whole culture changed, bro. The
Dog,
whole team.
them niggas. Like right now, if I play highlights, I gotta do the whole Grizzlies. I can't even just do job.
Yo, like them niggas is hitting shots that you be like, oh, these niggas are really like this. Like this nigga Desmond Bain, when I was watching him earlier, like he wasn't doing nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But guess what? The game looked easy for him, and I was like, "Oh shit, this nigga's probably nasty, huh?" Like he's doing some side steps, he does some floaters, like it's like easy, like gets buckets, not even forcing it. Like the kid's good, bro. So
nigga, they really got players, bro. Jaren Jackson Jr.
and Jared Jackson's, yeah, and look at that, and look at that. They have a defensive player that's 7 feet that I'm not gonna say he's on Bam on the perimeter, but he's above average in the perimeter. So he's gonna coming off a pick and roll, like he's gonna play the perimeter well. Jaren Jackson, he's 7 feet. That they have one of those guys. So they you know what I mean? They have a lot of defensive players
And they got
play.
Steven Adams down there too.
Steven Adams, he's just
Steven Adams got banged down tonight. We about to watch it.
Yeah, I seen that by Jackson Hayes. I seen it.
And then Bane plays everything when you run, like that's what Chris Paul was saying about Draymond in the old man in the three when Chris Paul was an old man in the three. He was talking about the times where the Clippers played the Golden State. He's talking about Doc Rivers. He's like, yo, listen, Doc, we can't run no plays when Draymond's switching everything. We can't run no plays. You can't run any plays when you switch because it's just the play's dead. There's no mismatch there's nothing. So like in the playoffs, nigga, you have to go make a play. You like if you're a good solid role player, like playoffs is where like you know if you're that nigga or not.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Game slows down.
You think Curry's coming back?
Who?
Steph?
Curry?
Mm.
Yo, listen, man. If Curry comes back, I like Golden State. Yo, I like Golden State, man, because they got a couple niggas like Wiggins. Like you could give the ball to Wiggins, and he could go get a bucket. He's not gonna he might not make a play for no one else, but he could go get a bucket. Wiggins could go get a bucket. Poole can too.
Poole, nigga. That nigga is a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah, I like Poole, and then he be pulling. And I'd be like, yo, he could do that.
He's a gangster.
Shit.
His handle out. Nigga got the shits on him, bro. That nigga got the shits on him, bro. His off the dribble pull ups are so creative, dog. That nigga could really fucking shoot, my nigga. I don't even know who to compare him to. But I believe in that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We need more film to compare him, but like he's a nigga that been doing it for like a year and a half now. You be like, oh shit, it's like this nigga's really nice.
Believe in that
Yeah.
nigga,
So
bro.
he's a good off the dribble. You know what I mean? That he could get a bucket or get someone else a bucket. Obviously, Steph, and they got Draymond, a nigga that you're not gonna switch every screen. You're gonna have like Draymond can't get you a bucket, but you can't get a bucket on Draymond. It's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? So that obviously, and they have a couple pitbulls they could put on you, like Gary Payton's little son. He nigga can play.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can't hit fucking like he can't hit the ocean if he throws a coconut in it, but like he'll play you 90 feet. So like just
Yeah,
throw him up
yeah.
someone and play 90 feet for like a couple minutes, speed him up. Like they got a lot of pieces. They got a good team. I feel like Golden State could like easily go to the second round. Like maybe Western Conference Final, like if they're healthy. Golden State for sure.
Nah, definitely, bro.
Yeah,
I believe in them niggas
I'll
too.
give y'all a team I think might upset somebody. I don't
Who
know if
Mm.
niggas gonna like it though. I think the Timberwolves.
who they play?
Who they gonna upset? The
I
Grizzlies?
don't know. I think they got a chance. Like they got a chance to do an upset, bro. If everything clicks, because Edwards monster. Karl Anthony Towns, I've never seen him play like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think like, yo,
Yeah, he's
damn, this nigga
balling.
mad soft. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know if it's
Well,
Patrick Beverly going over there, Edwards. I don't know what
It
it is,
is.
definitely.
but niggas is putting a battery in
That
his
nigga
back.
built him the old block,
I
dog.
think it was I think it was him losing his mother, bro. To be honest, if you really think
Could have
about
been
it, when
that.
you lose somebody that
Yeah.
influential in your life, bro, that's all the battery you need.
Yeah,
That's a great
he,
point.
that
That's a
nigga's
great
Facts.
point,
different,
OG.
Probably
bro.
try to fill
He
that
needs an
void for
All NBA
basketball.
spot too.
He'll probably be
Maybe
third,
third
second
team.
team. Yeah, third
That's a
team.
great point. Well, so they're gonna face the Clippers in the play-in, and then the winner.
Closed out a lot of games, though. Them boys are
Them
winning a
niggas need
lot
some
of
hardware,
games.
man.
Dog.
Niggas
Yeah,
need
they
Coach
got.
of the Year. D Book needs first team All NBA. Them niggas need some hardware this year.
Fuck it, just give it to a black man, dog. Give it to the Phoenix Suns head coach, man. Let him rack it up.
He deserves
Give
it.
the coach of the
Correct,
year.
nigga. Because last year he deserved it, and they gave it to fucking Tom Thibodeau, my nigga. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, give it
How the
to the
fuck they
Suns.
gave it
That's
to
it.
this fucking
Yeah,
cornball?
That's
I'm
that
sorry.
New York bias, bro.
How?
Terrible, overrated ass team. I can't stand them guys.
Like how the fuck that happened?
Yeah, that's right.
I think we lost G.
Okay.
No, it was a good stream, man. So you already
Oh,
know, Al. Whenever you in the mood, man, we gonna run it. We gonna keep this shit rocking, cuz. Oh, I think he's back. There we go. G, you back?
Nah, yeah, I'm back. The shit just turned off on me.
word.
Nah, man.
So we
It's a
done
good
now?
stream, man. It's a good stream. Yeah, we gonna wind it down like guys end it, man. We gonna end it, man. But it was a good. Anybody want to give their last thoughts before we go?
Um, Hassan Whiteside got shooters at that YMCA, bro.
Um,
So tomorrow 12.
Al, G.
Oh, Joe. Yeah,
No, no,
thanks.
no. I want to end it with Joe. You said I was crazy when I said Luca was top five in the league, his second year in the league. I've been wrong a lot, but I just want to let you know that one is
Hold
something I
on, we
see.
got to get on the record. Goose was like and I don't want to bring it back, but I am going to bring it back. Goose was the #1 Westbrook supporter about 6 years ago.
That's
Since
what
What
those
niggas
6
cheese,
want to
years
say.
Grease?
ago,
What made you cheese?
What, what do you
What was
think,
the?
bro? I'm trying to
a
tell
lot has
you.
changed.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. He just never got better as a master point guard.
Ed would not even believe that. That
G,
he wouldn't even believe
put
that you really was like that.
Listen, G. I'll put it this way. There's the last thing I'll say. I'll put it this way with that. You see, LeBron. To LeBron's credit, his jump shot got better. His points game got better. His fadeaways got better.
that's his credit. When you turn it old, you're supposed to work on those games because you can't go sideline to sideline no more. You know what I mean?
I agree. I mean, at the beginning of the year, I know I was talking about Westbrook. I was like, yo, we got Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to get crazy. But then nigga, I've been
Let
watching
me
over
ask
the
you a real
year, and
question, G.
I was gotta,
Do you and Ed
yeah.
watch these games? Like, or do you guys just
Nah,
look at the
I
names?
watched the Lakers
You guys
game.
watch
Nah,
the
I watched the
game?
Lakers. I watched the Lakers games. Not all of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I watched
I'm
Lakers
talking
games.
about like Russell, like the guys, like you know what I mean? Because you guys give breakdowns, but like we were not surprised when this shit went to shit. Me and Ed, me and Al called it. Like we told you, like yo, nigga, this shit ain't gonna work, bro.
Nah, yeah, I called it. But I don't think the thing that for me is that I don't think Russell Westbrook is who Ed thinks he is. But I don't think Russell Westbrook is who y'all think he is. Like this, I'm in the middle of both of y'all. Like I know he's not the old Westbrook that can just dominate straight off his athleticism.
Athleticism.
You know what I mean? I understand that. I understand you shouldn't be hitting the top of the backboard. Some of these stupid ass passes. It's like, yo, it's dumb shit. It's like, yo, my nigga, like, what are you thinking when you're doing this shit?
And I mean, gee, he didn't learn. He didn't learn how to age gracefully as a point guard. Make the game easier.
He don't got control. He don't got controlled
control
speed.
the game. Yeah, control the game. Make the easy passes. You know, like
Like I was like, y'all know before the season started, I was amped. I was like, yo, nigga, we got Westbrook. And over the year, I'm watching the games and I'm like, yo, damn, what's this nigga doing? I did it before. I'm like, yo, damn, I'm not even like on his side no more. I don't think it's all his fault though. Like, it's not fair that everybody's just like, yo, nigga, Westbrook, because all these niggas been really playing ass besides like 4. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, nigga, we signed a nigga on a 10-day contract, and he's been our starter after that first week, nigga. Since that 10 to Stanley Johnson, bro. That nigga's been a starter, bro, for more than probably like 30 games now. And we signed him off a 10-day contract in the middle of the season. That should tell you how bad this roster is.
no, for sure.
Niggas coming out in the media, Jalen Green, talking about, yo, the game plan was to attack Melo. He just said what it was, bro. The game plan is to attack this nigga. Yeah, it's Melo, nigga, but he stinks defensively. So the other team,
but Melo gotta.
we're just getting killed.
Melo gotta play. But Melo gotta play because you need spacing with Russell Westbrook. So it's like, who
Now
do
we
you
do.
play?
We do,
You know
but
what I mean?
it's
So
still like,
Melo's
nigga,
forced to play.
that's bad. Like, that's bad.
But shit, now
I
we're
don't
gonna
agree with
end
what
it
Ed was
on
saying
that,
earlier.
though.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I stayed on mute.
Yeah, the Russell Westbrook shit went on for like 45 minutes. I hope that's like the last time we gotta talk about that.
That's just not gonna be the last.
Shit, now we're gonna end it like this though. It's about to be 2 hours on the pod. We've been live for an hour 59 minutes. It's a good pod tonight. It's a good pod tonight. All right, bro. All right, America. Take it easy. Love.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, another pod, another successful outing. We're gonna keep doing this for the love of the sport. We out.